Oh. What's going on? I'm logging on. I'm getting things turned on. You don't need to see this mug, you really don't. I'm not dressed for this, I shouldn't be showing myself. I'm not in a state. I don't feel like it right now. We're going immediately to the wolf screen. Yeah, I just don't even want to be on camera. I mean, I can be, but I don't want to be. Alright. Better. What was that? Why am I getting dings? I'm hearing dings. Hold on, I'll be right back.
realize it. Earlier in the response, I wasn't sure it even worked. It's real buggy, eh? Yeah. I'm on a X Series too, so it's relatively new. But there's times you can't get in, and there's times where it's just not working at all. That's what's nice about this game. It's a continuous learning thing. There's always something, right? You know, when you get lemons, you make lemonade. Or lemon vodka. Yeah, but I kind of like them. It's source of vitamin C, and besides, they make all the girls' lips pucker up, you know? Makes them look like they're interested. I suppose, yeah. I thought I picked up quite a bit on my travels around in game, but it's a lot I don't know. That's why I keep asking kind of noob questions to everybody in guild here.
No. You just keep asking those questions. That's not a problem.
So I'm going to take one of my Xboxes to Russia next time I go to visit. Be interested to see if it will interface and be able to play from there. I imagine I could.
Let me think how to say what I'm trying to. I'm trying to words my brain, and words not processing from brain well. Like, I don't know what it's like now, but 20 years ago, there were issues with region lock networks.
Right.
And, like, if your Xbox is set up for its location to show in the same country in which you're making your network connection, then you shouldn't have an issue. But if you forget, like if you go over there and you still have your, and I'm really not sure how location services, I believe location services on the new Xbox or the current Xbox, current generation, are automatic anyway. But I'm not positive on that. But I like on the Xbox 360 when I went to Taiwan with it. Yeah, there was a whole I had to jump through a whole bunch of fucking hoops to get it like on the right fucking to be recognized as being in Taiwan, because it was seeing a network IP from Taiwan, but the Xbox was trying to tell the Xbox network that its home address was in Mississippi. And the Xbox network was like, okay, I see you, but I don't trust you, and no. You know,
Yeah.
the handshake was there, and it was just like it just wouldn't do anything, right?
Yeah. I mean, worst case scenario is run a VPN.
Do they have? Well, I'm not sure.
Last time we were there, I watched Netflix. I mean, there was some hilarious Russian TV shows too, but we watched Netflix when we're sitting in and kind of bored. And I just put a VPN and like could be anywhere in Europe because the movie selections are different, right, based on the country. Like
right.
Canada's different on Netflix from the US and so forth. So yeah, so that that might be a workaround. Just do a hotspot with the phone and run from there. I think that would be a viable workaround and relatively easy to do.
It's a workable solution for sure. I'm not sure how happy you will be with that workable solution, but it's a workable solution.
Yeah. Well, you get, I think when we were there, we paid like $8 a month Canadian for unlimited data and voice and text while we were there. So, and we put Wi-Fi. We put, of course, in the apartment we had internet, so we were on Wi-Fi there. But
yeah.
So, it's data usage wouldn't be a problem.
I'd be worried about bandwidth and speed.
Yeah.
Well,
that might be a thing.
Bandwidth, speed, and connectivity without losing the connection mid doing something, right? So that's always my I'm always nervous about wireless connections for that one reason. It's like just some random fucking cosmic. I mean, this is not. I'm not like I'm not like yanking this out of my ass, but literally like a cosmic microwave that is floating through the solar system that no one can see other than scientists who might be observing that specific spectrum could just happen to blow through your house at the wrong time and you can't use your Wi-Fi for 5 minutes. That shit happens for real. It's just like, I mean, it's same thing. Like, I don't know what's been going on, but like, there's been like crazy sunspots the last week or so, and whatever's happening, like, when I get off the main road that leads to my subdivision, I don't get Sirius radio anymore. It's just like, well, I get it. It's just like it comes in and out. Like, so it's like when I pull into my driveway, it's just like Sirius is coming in and out. I may be like listening to something and I won't hear the end of it because I'm pulling into my damn neighborhood. It's just been just for the last week.
Strange, yeah.
Strange shit like that happens. Wireless technology.
Yeah, technology is all wonderful and great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's frustrating.
Downcast, have you talked to Fish? You can type if you want to type. I can read, kind of, sort of. I really need to make some more tea.
Went and did the big voting thing today for the new mayor with all the boroughs and Montreal. I stopped and picked up some beer on the way home.
Did you vote for one that smokes crack?
I think they all smoke crack. They're politicians. Come on.
Oh. Well, only one so far has been actually caught on camera doing it.
No, I have not spoken to a Fish yet. He's in Cloudhurst, I think.
The fuck?
Why?
Well, I mean, is 8 o'clock? I mean, is 9 o'clock still happening?
Well, he's got a toast at 9, so
Feel fresher than toothpaste.
I would say yes.
I would, you know, if it were me and it were my shit going on, I'd be like 30 minutes early, like, hey, start
we're
this.
talking about a fit. We're talking about
God damn it. Why do I even fucking sign up for fish shit?
talking about
You a dog playing dresser.
Is it a fish learning run? Can we bring Fly with us?
That's true for you too.
it's a, I think it's a fish learning run. We're going through DK again.
Fly, I'm kind of upset. I know you fell asleep. It was late at night, but I'm upset that you fell asleep when you did. Because I mean, we blew through Kind's Angus like nobody's business.
We died. Wait a second. We died. We died.
What? No,
I've been out with the dad.
Get your credit.
no. I mean, no.
Yeah, no, it was, I was tired, but, you know, I've been putting a lot of time in game. And,
Yeah.
Mama and I are over 60, and she wanted a little time to talk. She was reminiscing about family in Russia, you know, lifestyle there compared to here, so it was, you know, it was a good thing for me just to camp and go and, you know, spend some time with her.
That's cool.
I play Xbox in my bedroom.
Shut up. It always is nice to hang out with Mama.
Yeah.
Now, when you say mama, are you referring to your wife or your actual mother?
No, my partner. Yeah. It's not my mother. My mother's long gone.
Yeah.
I'm 60, so I'm over 60, so she's long gone.
I
She's not a gamer, right?
oh,
So she doesn't get into it at all.
I got the feeling we weren't talking about mama, so yeah.
No. Yeah.
No.
Baby,
Yeah.
give me more.
It's just kind of my way of mark of respect because, you know, she mothered a wonderful son. So I have some for her, you know.
That's sweet. He's such a sweet person.
You can be
Yeah,
sweet, but
sorry
we
about
still
bailing on you guys.
we still will have no respect for that. Just FYI.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a no respect guild, so.
There's lots of us are really sweet, but there's no fucking respect for sweetness around here.
No, just ask Bandit, ask Madeline, ask Wolf.
Like I tried to get into try and farm Medusa yesterday, like a few times in pugs. Total disaster. I must have tried like 5. Total
So
disaster.
I need to go in
Just get
there.
on. Medusa is so easy to run, or Arts is so easy to run. Just ask in guild because everybody hates Medusa.
I can run you
You can
through.
get
I can run you
groups
through
around.
arcs, just me and you. But it would be better if we had 2 other people to double our chances to get what we want.
Yeah, I run through arcs when there's like an endeavor, and it's doing like a dungeon like that. I just run through it on normal by myself just to get it
But
so I get my endeavor completed.
I have also decided that, I mean, and I don't mean this jokingly, there's still more stuff I want to get out of arcs currently. So, I mean, we will help you get your.
Did you ever get your staff?
I got my ice staff. I don't have fire or lightning though.
Oh my god,
I decided today that I kind of wanted to. I was going to change my shit around and have like Maelstrom Fire and Lightning on the front bar, and I got really pissed off to
Really?
go. Yeah, I was just gonna try. I was gonna fuck around with it because I don't like the fact that I can't use Trifocus. If I put Trifocus on with the ice staff, then every time I block, it uses magic to block. So I just can't
Really?
use Trifocus. Yeah, read Trifocus. That's what it says. That's the tooltip for it.
It doesn't hit your spam because when I block, my block is from my spam.
Read the tooltip for
Mine's not from my
Trifocus. If you read the tooltip for Trifocus,
I don't use Trifocus. I'm a sword, man.
you use Trifocus. That's Destruction Staff first passive ability. I know you use it.
But why don't I lose magic? I lose spam
Because
when
you're
I
not
block it.
Downcast, listen to me. You're not using an ice staff.
Oh, good lord, no! I use 2 flames.
Correct.
Double flame.
The tooltip for an ice staff.
Ooh, I forgot.
The tooltip for an ice staff says while an ice staff is equipped, blocking costs magicka instead of stamina on trifocus. Now the other.
Oh, but you're a buff bitch. So.
Fuck you, I know. But it pisses me off that I can't use trifocus. I just want to be able to use trifocus.
Well,
like,
could you run a...
Yeah, but a passive, it's always there, right?
Well,
So with an ice staff, you're always going to be spending stamina.
Always
Well,
spending.
you have it from
Correct.
Correct.
No, an ice staff, you're going to use magicka instead of stamina.
Correct. And that's the problem.
Like, they've got, with everything they have, and then as a pro, he's a boss. So, he gives a good
here's the thing. Other people who are not me do brittle plenty. There's lots of other brittle going on. I don't need to be doing the brittle buff because there's so much other brittle going on. I could just, like, I could do flame on the back bar.
What do you wear anyway? Do you wear MA?
Medusa and Elemental Catalyst.
Oh, okay.
It's all about the Elemental Catalyst for you guys. I mean, this build is all about the Elemental Catalyst because Elemental Catalyst, if I can keep it up, whenever I deal Flame Shock or Frost, you apply a stack of Flame Shock or Frost weakness to the enemy for 3 seconds. So as long as I can...
Nice.
So, I mean, basically what I do is I just throw Blast Bones and what's this other thing called? I forget what it's called. I kind of rotate between Blast Bones and Force Pulse. And Force Pulse automatically does all 3. So I just sit there and I just spawn all...
I'm jealous because I usually do interrupts. So I don't get to use Force Pulse, I use Pressure Shock.
Yeah, but Force Pulse lets me keep elemental... I mean, every time I hit Force Pulse. And as long as I'm doing that, that's like a 10% increase to everybody else's DPS. No matter what.
Oh, I can tell if we have somebody that has ROM group, I love it. I can watch my numbers fly all over the place.
And RO plus Elemental Catalyst is just as good. So.
It's awesome. It is so wonderful. Yeah, like my numbers.
But I have...
Should I be on my short distance? Should I be running Elemental Drain on my back bar?
LE Drain? I don't run LE Drain at all.
LE Drain is something that...
Your healer
support runs LE Drain for you.
Right. The only time that you're going to put LE Drain on is if you're doing a normal purse on a small dummy that doesn't, not a...
Or if you're doing Maelstrom by yourself, or something like that. Yeah, if you're doing
Maelstrom by yourself, you want LE on.
Because here's the thing.
Other than that,
when LE Drain is morphed correctly, it is very valuable to keeping your resources resupplied.
Yes.
And you don't notice it until you don't have it. Yeah.
That's why Brando's like, "Did everybody LE back? We need LE. We need LE now."
That's right. I remember. Who the hell is not running LE?
Well, and I empathize...
It's your support that runs LE.
And I empathize with the healers because, I mean, that's one reason that I kind of stopped healing as much as I was for a while, because the fucking LE Hitlers were so I mean, they are bad, man. I mean, you'll be in the middle of doing something. I'm not saying you are, but I mean, you'll be working real hard trying to like keep people alive and staying in your rotation.
Keep people alive, and somebody will be bitching about LE Drain.
Yeah, and they're like, "Can we get LE Drain on this thing?" And you're like, "Can I not get caught?" And see, here's the harsh part about it is like LE Drain is on your destro bar, and you may not have a lot of heals on your destro bar. And if for some reason you get caught on your destro bar at the wrong time, and people's health start tanking while you're trying to LE Drain, it's like, oh, I mean, your heart just fucking
their
stops.
response to that would be
Yeah.
to stack your pots and then bar swap quickly. That's what they say. I'm just telling you.
Oh, of course, definitely. That's exactly what they're
Well,
saying.
But what's the worst is when you're on a warden healer and we run Fetcher Infection and
they ask you to put on Ellie Drain.
And
They ask you to put on Ellie Drain.
and I'm like, I'm already doing one of those kinds of buffs. Like,
No, they want
someone
Ellie.
else to do it, but they want
They want
Fetcher
Ellie.
too. And I'm like, I only have so many skill spots. So what do you guys want to do without so that I can have Ellie on as well? Like, that's how it is a lot of the times. And I'm just like, pick one. Because I can't do both. Otherwise, I lose skills that we need.
You get one or the other, your choice. What do you want?
Or I have to take my Betty off, which that hurts me. Because then I don't have as much MagCro.
well, that would be their absolute. That would be their answer. Is be like, well, lose your Betty. You don't need your Betty. You got Ellie Drain popping.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not really going to give me the recovery back.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
it
but they
will.
don't
As long
care
as you're
about
as
you.
long
They
as
don't
you're
care
hitting
about
the
you.
boss like you're supposed to. Then they're going to get onto you. What, you're not hitting the boss like you're supposed to be? Because if you're not hitting the boss, then you're
Yeah,
every time you hit. Well, here's the thing: if
If you
you're
can't keep up Ellie Drain, you probably should
Your-
do a TLC trial.
your resto staff. Here's the thing: your resto staff.
Brando.
Your resto staff heals every time you hit the boss. So you should be technically as long as you're hitting the boss with your resto staff, then you're
I do
doing
have
damage
impacts on
as
the
well
boss,
as
but
everything else.
I can keep my Fetcher infection up, but when I have to do Fetcher and Ellie, sometimes it's hard to keep both up, I'm not gonna lie. That's why we prefer the Templars to run.
You know what Brando's gonna tell you? Know what Brando's gonna tell you? Get good.
That's
Just saying.
I mean, I guess I could get rid of. Well, I can put it in my flex spot, but then we lose things like altar or I need to run wall. I don't really run wall that often. Altar, or if I need a shield, things like
Okay,
that.
you're right, Brando. You're right.
That's why I said like throw your hots down and then get on your backfire. But I think that it just needs to be established in every vet trial who's running the Ellie before we get into it.
Well, technically, both healers should be running the Ellie because you're going to get separated. You're going to get separated, and one healer needs to work on with one
a
group.
tank usually has it on too, though. A tank usually has.
Well, you can't always depend on the tanks to be able to pop Ellie like the healers should be able to. At least that's the way people.
One tank, one.
Okay.
It just there are situations like I run Ellie in BCR. I gave up my altar for Ellie, but now K-Brick wants me to put altar back on. So like I'm over here in a pickle. Like, okay, I guess I'll give up my Betty, but then
I'm really worried how my recovery is going to be. Because I'm not really in the group. I can't really get heavy attacks in that often because I'm kind of further away from the boss. Like I get them in when I can, but
Just keep
with my
talking.
Betty, I sustain really well. And the Betty also provides like a little bit of a purge for me. So we'll see how it goes without my Betty. So that I can have Ellie and Alter on.
Can it not be someone else running Ellie to help out?
Well, so
I mean,
anybody
if
can,
everybody
anybody
can
can
run
we're doing VCR 3.
Right?
We're doing VCR 3, so VCR 3. So I have to Ellie the
Oh,
orb.
he told you to change your Mondays.
What do I change my Mondays to? Oh, so I don't want to decrease the healing that I'm doing though, because you guys know that you need the heal. You know what I mean. But anyway, I have to Ellie the orbs. The group healer has to Ellie the boss. Or one of the tanks. So, one of the tanks. So if we do
Told you
need
to
to have
switch
a
it
little
over
bit
to
more.
told you to switch it over to recovery.
If I find that I'm struggling, then I'll try that. But I don't really want to mess with the extra healing.
That was my phone, don't worry about it.
You're not locked out for 40 years on an art.
No, I don't get locked out of my phone. I don't have one of those fancy iPhone things. I have like an Android, so I'm not worried about it.
I'm terrible for passwords and all of that, so I put
That's
Face
why I
ID
don't.
and that works for me.
I don't have passwords. You want to get into my phone? Get into my phone. I don't give a shit.
I do.
There's nothing to steal from my phone.
Yeah, I'm not worried about anybody stealing anything from my phone, but like iPhone, you kind of either have to put a code in or use Face ID to open it up, so...
So I can get.
Oh my god, that is why I have an Android.
Then I can run Perfected Olo on my body, so I'll get that extra stack of mag, and that would help too. I need to, like, I've tried farming it a few times. I can't seem to get what I
Hello.
need. A necklace and that.
Hey, Brando, how are you?
Hello.
I'm good. So, not to be a
Hello, love.
contrarian, I love, but there isn't a DLC raid group out there with complaints about Ellie because they're healers and tanks. Keep it up, John.
Yeah.
So if you have a group that is asking for it,
the healers are the only ones that are complaining about it because they're like, no, everybody's asking for Ellie.
But
Well,
nobody-
put it up. That's in your. It should be in your
You understand
rotation.
my stance.
If you read a
though,
rotation,
Brando, right? Like,
I mean,
if I have to be the one to run it, I
your
will
job-
run it.
don't you have to Ellie the orb? Who's Ellieing the orbs?
I only the orbs in Cloud Breath. Otis helps with some of them, but I'm talking about
Well,
in most of
in
the trials.
+3, Otis is going to be extremely busy.
Right, I am Ellieing the orbs in there, but
Right.
I'm talking about outside of there. Like, I do run Ellie in there.
That's like a situational thing.
If you go
But
into
in your
when
other
we go into
healer-
BK, if you go into BKA tonight, when we go into BKA tonight, she will not have Ellie on.
Okay.
Your other
BKA,
healer should
one of
have.
the-
Your Templar should have Ellie on.
Your Templar healer and
Right.
at least one tank should have.
And if Otis
I
does
know
what
for a
she healer,
fact.
he will
I know for a
definitely have it on.
fact. I know for a fact that they
I know Meg can run
Just believe
Ellie.
I run Ellie. I always have Ellie on because I never trust my healers, Ellie.
What's up?
But
Nothing
there's
like
no,
being open and
like,
honest, right?
There should not
I
be
love you,
healers.
Fish.
Healers really should. It's
I don't complain
It's-
about having to run it. It's just whenever I have to run Ellie and Fetcher, I'm kind of squeezing for spots. That's my only complaint about it. Is I'm squeezing for spots.
People who complain about Ellie makes me cringe, but I'm over here
But
fighting
if
my
I didn't
demons
have
with a
to,
boss that
if I
smacks
didn't
hard as
have
hell applying Ellie.
to, if I didn't have to run Fetcher, I would have a spot to run Ellie all the time without having to worry about giving up something that might be really important.
if your DPS are running out of resources because Elidrin is going down, they are going to not kill shit, and they are going to die. It doesn't matter how much you give.
Right.
Yeah, but usually you
I
see a lot of
I
DPS
feel
that's
like
drains.
I feel like you guys need to have this conversation with another healer, if you know what I mean.
But when I ask for Ellie Drain in trials
that.
where Lone Wolf or, we're just sort of not doing it, it's not because it just went down. It is not because it just went down.
You can watch
it's
the
because
numbers.
it's been down.
You can watch the numbers. I can tell when somebody's put Ellie Drain on, and I can tell when they haven't, just by watching the numbers when you hit.
Now
Oh,
sometimes
that's the person I wanted to talk to.
Now
Hey, did you
sometimes
get that
it's
working
like,
last night?
we're in a trial that I don't really need to worry about having a flex spot. I will throw Ellie on, and I'll be throwing Ellie and Fetcher. Like, I do that sometimes. Like,
Yes,
the
I
trial
did
is
find
one that I
out.
can get by with it.
And
Did
it work?
So, yes, I have to watch. So my TV has IMAX feature, but I have to do Voodoo, like, to watch it. But if I get like a brand new, like one of those XR TVs from Sony, then I have that IMAX or the Bravia Core. So, but
Well, no, don't
Yes,
sell
I-
your TV. Don't sell your TV over our conversation last night. I was just interested in it. In fact, I went and I Googled it this morning when I got up to check out the enhancement on the Bravia.
mm-hmm.
so I wanted to look into that. And I'm like, oh, okay, so it does this, this, and this. So yeah, I went out and I had to Google it and research. Don't buy a new TV just because of our conversation.
Oh no, so I bought Venom on Voodoo for like $15. I bought Avengers Endgame for $10. Like, I'm excited to be.
From what I understood, though, the movie would have to been filmed in IMAX vision. From what I understood. So that's when, remember, I had asked you if Star Wars, because that was not done in IMAX, could you view it in IMAX? From my understanding of what I read would be no. You would have to stream it through another app.
I think that works like the same way with like 4K stuff. If it wasn't filmed to have 4K capabilities, you can't really get true 4K from it.
Right.
Like video games that don't have full 4K, like this game does have full 4K. And I can feel a big difference between my home TV, which is 4K, and my grandma's TV here that is not 4K.
It also has HDR, so you can tell the difference on the HDR too. Much your Series X. Or did you already get one?
No, because one of the companies that we have a credit account with, they were advertising that they had them, and I went to order it, and my sales rep called me and he's like,
so basically you can go ahead and buy this and be working on your payments for it, but we can't ship it until we get them in, and we have a waiting list of 400 people. And I was like, I'm not going to make payments on something that I don't have, because what if I find it somewhere else in the meantime? So
I would go to either Target or Walmart where your grandma lives.
They don't have it.
See if they have it. No. Okay.
The reason that
that's why I had to order mine from Amazon, because up here on the range they don't have it up here. I had to order mine from Amazon.
The reason that they don't have them in stock is because there is a chip that goes in them that is very, very shortage or something. Yes, that's the word. I was trying to think of the word. And so that's a COVID thing. And
I don't know if it's a COVID thing or it's a trade war with China.
The person or the company that I bought mine from, when I ordered it that night, they had 16 in stock. And I hemmed and hawed and hemmed and hawed and hemmed and hawed. And I went, either I order it for what he's asking, which was not a bad price in my mind. Yeah, it was expensive. Or I go without a gaming system. So I ordered it. And 2 hours broke. 2 hours later, it was completely out. So he sold 16 items in 2 hours at the price that I paid. Oh yeah, mine was out.
If my Xbox totally died, then I would look at it a little bit differently. But I have a 1X, and I mean it's still,
I had the Xbox One first gen.
I have day one out. I still have Gears of War free because of it.
Mine was all kept in the cloud, so I was able to download everything onto the cloud onto this. So I've got all my Gears of War. I've got my Halo.
Oh, and Vargr, congrats.
Oh, thank you.
Congrats for what? Vargr.
What?
Yes.
Notice me, Vargr. Hi, Fishy.
Yes.
Did you hear what we did last night, Mr. Fish?
I did. The first thing I got was a message from Vargr.
Yes, because I told Fish that we were going to be doing that. I didn't know if it would actually happen. I was skeptical that we would actually pull it off. But we did. Because there were 5 or 6 people that got titled in that?
Oh?
Six people who hadn't done it.
What you guys do?
Extinguisher.
This is hard more.
Pug. That's the most important thing. It was a pug.
Really?
Because yes, because it started off as just a joke, I was talking with Lyris, and I was like, dude, it would be great to be able to pug an EOF. And we put the group together, and we hugged an EOF, and it was lovely.
Wow. Especially with a pug.
MagCro
We got-
invited me today. MagCro asked me to DPS, but I was already in another BSS pug. Or EOF pug. It was really like, what do I choose? Do I
We
simp or do I
one-banged
go for family?
ice. Like, we didn't wipe on ice at
I
all.
chose to
Like,
simp.
which I was terrified of ice. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the build-up about how terrible ice was, I was scared to death. Especially because you have to stand still, and you know how good I am at that.
Not good.
Not very.
I know, but I did it. I did it.
Did they like nail your feet to the ground?
And the other healer, like,
Time
she
zero.
had, she hadn't even.
It's time.
She'd done like one VSS regular mode, and she did ice cages so well. Like, it was just it was just laid back and casual and fun, and like we did it. And I was so shocked. I wanted this to go.
There's people that signed up again. Let's see if they are on and actually ready to run. Subs again.
I have a question. Does your TV like HDR go auto, or does it have its own?
Mine goes auto. Mine goes auto. I never have to reset it. Mine goes auto.
Alright, that's what mine is. Mine's like the best.
I've got an LG OLED C1.
Yeah, so yours has Dolby Vision Plus 120 Hz.
Yep.
Mine only has 120, and then I have to do the Dolby, and then that's 60 Hz.
So no. Like I said, we did a lot of research before we chose the TV. And then when I bought it, I said, okay, for that price, that damn fucking TV better get up, wash my dishes, clean my house, vacuum my floor.
What's that mode?
I didn't sign up for DKA because I'm not in Discord anymore.
Give me a second, because the chances are nobody who signed up is actually on it.
Do you do another
We're
pack?
on. You have us.
Oh,
You see
I'm
how-
going to
Remember how you were
I'm
like,
not going to fish on here.
whenever I try to do something, I don't get anybody to sign up.
What a lie.
No. All right, now look, hear me out. When I posted this, there was only like 5 or so DPS, 1 tank, and then of course the 2 healers. I already said, everyone, need peace, sign up for all roles and get comfortable with it. Instantly, it's filled.
No, there was. I actually looked at it before Otis said anything.
So did I.
There was about 6 or 7 DPS, 1 tank, and then 2 healers.
Yep, there were 7. Yep.
So like, but I mean, you see how easy it is. Like, once you get everybody used to a schedule of doing
We're doing
DKA at this day on this
yep.
time, that's when you start getting consistency.
When you start telling them, okay, this is what our schedules are, it's this, people be on.
I'm back.
Dave, I can't.
And if you
find
notice,
my
they're
house.
honestly on. They're signing up. They're Xing up. Because we had just stopped there for a while. It was like first come, first serve. Okay, here we go. There were no signups, no schedules. And ask Brando, he'll tell you Fridays and Saturdays, you had people on, but it was dead.
Tonight? Oh yeah, that's too because it's Halloween. A lot of places that people are celebrating. Well, Brando and I both talked about how, like, we would be in chat and it would just be Brando and I, and there would not be anybody else in here.
There are 45 people on.
It was completely silent. Yeah, like it was just him and me. And we're like, man, it is so freaking dead. Where is everybody?
Well, I mean, to be
By the way-
fair, I mean, we may have felt like we didn't want to like interrupt or y'all talking.
Interrupt what? There was no one
You
on.
liar! Oh
You
my
finna
god!
interrupt the poets.
No.
Since when have you
No.
consider it?
It was every single weekend, every Friday and Saturday. There was nothing going on. Typically for me, my husband was always off on weekends, so I wasn't really on a lot on Saturdays and Sundays whenever I was home. But during the week, I was usually on.
Unless something is posted in Discord for Mondays and Tuesdays, or Mondays, Wednesdays, I usually don't get on. I usually just hang out, lay around the house, just relax. But if something is
I ain't
posted,
gonna lie,
then
I
I'll
do
say,
the same
alright,
thing.
I'll go ahead and I'll get on.
It's like last weekend, I
If
fucking
you
fell
got
asleep,
orders on
forgot all
healers,
about
what
it.
do you want me on? You're on DPS, you signed up for DPS. I signed up for healer and DPS.
Go to sign up for healer first, though.
Do you need a tank, Marlon? Babe, I got the lead.
He doesn't know he's getting the good
Awesome.
service.
I have been traveling to every single house of mine looking to see
try to
where
find
I
it.
dumped it, and I lost it. I have no clue where it's at.
I got the lead.
It's lost.
But I got so you guys, you need me in tonight on your run or no? Just let me know. Either way, it's okay with me. I didn't sign up because I know my DPS isn't anywhere near any of you guys.
Oh, I love your accent. I'm not gonna lie.
So you're
It's like
Canadian,
a
right?
It's a Scottish.
I was
Damn.
gonna
Pull him
say,
into the
it's
trial,
very
Fish.
Scottish.
God damn it.
I'm gonna feel
Well, maybe it's the end of the world beer I had earlier. No, it's
You need
very,
to have that more often. Because that
He
was
is
very cool.
very Canadian. Yeah.
That was very Scottish.
Born and bred, yeah.
Fish,
It's
he's
like
new.
Canadian with a twist of
Bring him into the
Scottish. I hear
trial.
it too.
pointers.
I don't really hear the Scottish.
I totally, I totally
Really?
did. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Wait, what's your point, Wolf?
It's certain words, the way he says certain.
He needs
like,
experience in
syllables
trials.
and stuff.
If
Very
people sign
hard
up, I'm not gonna
R's.
get rid of their spot, Wolf.
Tonight is the training run, right?
Yes, people
I
sign
am
up. I'm not
very
gonna get
willing
rid
to
of
let
their
you have my
Wolf.
spot because I know this trial very, very well.
It's up to you, then.
Oh my goodness. I have every piece of gear that I need out of this trial.
mister.
I have all the titles I need out of this trial. So I am just
How are you?
For reference, Lone Wolf, I'm not gonna just tell someone, hey yo, we're not running tonight if they've signed up because
Did I
someone's
hear
here.
that?
Well, is everybody here?
Who's coming to Walmart on the day before fucking Halloween?
That's
I'm
awful.
inviting them alright.
It's busy as fuck.
Sylvie, you work at Walmart?
See.
Is the Halloween thing still going on?
Are you talking about the please
Oh,
talk
the
about
Witches
The
Festival?
Thunder Skulls and stuff? Yeah.
That's until November
Still going
2nd.
on.
Oh, cool.
We've got like 2 more days to go. It's
I think
over
I'm gonna
November
buy.
2nd.
I'm gonna buy like a lot of those little torch bugs, little blinky blinks, because they're cute.
Because you are this.
Well, if you need a tank, I'm free.
Tiff, are you in here?
They've signed up as DPS. Yeah, she signed up.
Yeah, I
don't
had-
need a tank.
I had DM'd her about how she was on temps.
I agree for your tank.
Alright, hold on. What do you have on, Marlin?
Yellow gun.
Hello.
Hi, how are
Hi.
you?
Hey, what's up?
Hi, what's up?
Oh, this is
Are
resetting.
you DPSing tonight?
yes.
Are you tanking? Okay.
DPSing.
For the record, in the honor of Halloween, you all still sound like... Actually, you sound a little bit more like demons
You're
tonight than you
missing
did last
Wolfdog.
night.
Yeah.
You're missing Wolfdog.
Yeah.
I just got chat banned.
Seriously?
Did he really?
No.
he didn't.
No, I'm just kidding.
He wants us to.
He was talking shit in PvP.
He wants us to think he got chat banned.
My DPS and my Griffin Heart got banned because of the character name he has.
Hi, babe. Tell Otis to text Wolfdog and tell him
what?
Because he was saying he was this trial didn't happen. And he's not here. I just called Logan babe. Brandon, text Brandon.
Brandon. Why are you texting me?
Oh my God! We're gonna have all of the Brandons
I guess
together.
really wanted to join.
All of the Brandons will be here.
Hey, can I invite someone to guild?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Please do.
Marlin, what gear do you have?
Splunkers and fjords.
Yeah, Splunkers and fjords.
Oh my gosh.
Just come on me, whatever, honestly, I don't care.
So I have Yellowcurrent and Powerful Axiago.
Could you possibly wear Red Mountain and Unfathomed Darkness?
Well, if I'm gonna leave the group.
He said anything.
Actually, I can do Sax Hill and I can do Worm Coal.
I will have you know that was my first. That was my first set. My first dual sets.
That's what you should probably wear.
Are you leading this raid back, Brittle?
No. I was
Okay.
just pulling.
Alright.
I was trying to give him actual sets versus what Lone Wolf was telling him.
Hey, those are actual sets.
Oof, do you have Drake's? Yes or no?
Yes, I do.
Drake's Rush. Put on Drake's PA.
So, speaking of, just to let all of you guys know, if chat starts getting cluttered, or if too many callouts are being done and they're not being fish, or whatever, I will probably say everybody clear comms. It's not against any one person in particular, but I'm gonna start doing that. So then that way Fish can have his... Exactly.
It's been way too unruly lately.
I see you found these little things, huh? It has been getting unruly.
When it's open plunder runs, it's fine to have fun, go out there, be chatty.
Draco, did you need to do that in upper echelon?
You need to understand what the mechanics are.
Black Breed Queen. You sure
I've been doing a really good job of not being overly chatty. Yep, and like I said, it's not against any one person in particular. I'm just saying, I'm doing a really good job. But when I say, guys, clear cons, that's for the respect of Marlin, since this is his run and he's leading it. So,
that's
putting it out there.
You know, the other night... The other night when we were in VRG, I was ready to leave the group because there was so much chatter going on.
Yeah.
I was ready just to leave because that was very disrespectful.
I wasn't saying a goddamn word, so...
You know what else is disrespectful? A dang fly that flew right in front of me.
I was gonna whisper you and say no offense, Sai, and I was just gonna drop group.
In that VRG the other night, I was literally there was so much talking going. I just took my head. I put my headset around my neck, and every once in a while, if I saw something going sideways, I'd put my head down into the headset so I could hear what was going on, and it was just unintelligible chatter. So I would just be like, okay, I'll just I had a headache. I couldn't take it.
I miss those days because that's
maybe I'm happy that I wasn't there then.
On Tuesdays and Thursdays when we do those runs, I think it needs to be made clear that they're training runs, and we have to keep comms clear so we can understand the mechanics and hear the mechanics. Because I couldn't hear half of them, Sai.
Yeah, I am a spoken person. I don't command the floor as I probably should, but I shouldn't have to really be extremely assertive when it's a respect. Yeah. Just when Fish is leading the trial and everybody knows that it's Fish's, or if Brando's leading it, everybody knows it's Brando's or Otis's or whoever it is. Like, there should just be that understood level of respect. So I'm gonna start cracking down on chat.
Yay!
And then I'll go on mute. But again,
because if you don't, I'll just leave group. I'll just leave group.
Well, normally, you would hear your raid leader, your support, or your tanks talking. Nobody else should be talking.
Agreed.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Marlin. I'm support. Let me speak. Hi, Marlin. Can you go back
this
to the
was
water so I
also
can call
really
you?
soft-spoken too. Like, when we were in Black Rose the other night, like, I could hardly hear him. Like, I had to turn my in-game volume almost
that's
all the
because
way
I was
down.
extremely distracted. I'm not used to calling out, like, where to stack in there. Because I'm like, every time I'm in here, everyone knows thing on chain pool. So I'll just go in there and just do them.
And I try to mute myself so I don't get chatty or emote or anything like that, but at the same time I get in trouble because I'm muted and y'all can't hear me when I'm yelling potatoes. So.
You have to call out your necro. We need, between you and Brando, when you run necro, it's always nice to hear so the other one knows that necro's is going out. Your Colossus is going out.
Wolf! Summon yourself, not you, Wolf, the other wolf. Wolf dog, the other wolf meat. Is that what that's supposed to say?
Did we? Oh yeah, we ran this on normal. I'm like, why isn't the quest in my log? We farmed this when we ran this last night on normal.
Wait, it's on the veteran. Who's in there? Who's an absolute king or queen that's already in there? Thank you, Donkashi Queen. I'm traveling.
Well, it was actually Nebraska was in here first, then I traveled to Nebraska, and then other
I'm the
people
queen, so hush.
It was just me and Nebraska for the longest.
I don't remember asking.
You literally just said who's the king or the queen who ...
No, I said who's the absolute queen or king that's already in there.
Okay.
I would be the queen.
I'm not going to argue about it because I do have it, in fact, recorded. Whether you sound...
Yes, and that's what he asked.
Whether you sound like a demon when you said it or not. It is, in fact, recorded.
I'm a demon on the loose.
I have to admit, you have a very deep-sounding voice in the stream right now.
I'm going to the stream right this very second.
Sorry, I was muted.
You ought to hear Otis.
Wolf's the queen.
I am the queen.
Not the queen.
I am the queen.
Wolf was the queen.
I am all about being the queen right now. I'm cool with it.
I like where this is going.
Do you want your little queen crown? And
I want the tea.
No, I'm not about. Look, I'm not one of those queens. It's all about the tiaras and the pretty hairdos and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
I don't know what
either.
you're missing.
I honestly don't either.
I hear my voice. I sound evil.
Oh.
Did you put us all on evil voices?
Ah, yes, you're pitched down by 15 points, 13 points, something like that. Yeah, Otis has absolutely the deepest sounding voice of them all, so...
He's got a deep voice anyway.
Yeah.
Otis?
Yeah, he's got a very deep voice.
You're gonna say how now, brown cow, or something.
He's got resting bitch voice.
Resting bitch voice. No.
So you guys
aggressive dick voice.
got enough people for your run?
Oh.
Yeah. Did you get
I
my
don't know
DMs?
at this point.
Where's
Wolf? It's 20 minutes over.
By the way, welcome, Queen.
I've sent him all the messages.
All right.
Everybody,
Tim, thank you very much for those rifts.
And that case, you can say...
Queen's a pretty active player, pretty good player.
Join, Flizen. Come learn EKA. Get out of that group, Flizen. I command it.
I thought Fly was already in here. I thought Brando gave up his spot for Fly.
No.
I wasn't sure. I was going to jump in with Queen. She's been off for a bit, but I'm happy to come. Unless someone else wants a spot, needs a spot.
Get in here. Get in here.
And what's the picture of my axolotl with the sword and shield? Where is he? Don't post that. I need my fish tank.
When Wolfdog gets on, I'd be glad to drop his spell. I know that he really hurried at work today to try to make it, so I'm definitely willing to give up my spot when he is.
No, because you have to go on the boats.
Hey, Queen, you should hop on the Discord.
You're going on the
info's
boats.
on the main page.
Okay, or do you guys use the Proc or do you use the in-game chat? Okay.
In-game chat.
Everything.
Yeah.
We use everything, and right now, just so you know, I'm streaming this run that we're in. So if you want to like pull up my gamer tag on Twitch or YouTube, then yeah, you could watch what we're doing.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
And you can talk too. There's that.
Hello, Queen. Hey, how you doing? Hey, good. How are you? You know, living my best life. Nice.
Living my best love.
That's always good.
Hey, glad to see you back in game, Queen.
I know, I've been super busy changing jobs and all that.
Yeah, everything settled down now?
Yeah, now I work at a more hectic job. I work at 911 now.
Oh my! So you're gonna have all the fun stories for us.
Operator!
I have all kinds of great stories.
This is a great guild, Queen. Very helpful people,
Oh,
active.
thanks, Fly.
We're not helpful at all. Run away while you
No. we're mean. We're nasty. There's no
I believe
respect
that
in
the
this
message
guild.
of the day says that we're going to ruin your fucking life.
Well, yeah, that does.
That's what it
does
says.
say
I mean,
that.
Downcast,
we do
put
that
away
in
your
a
companion.
nice, nurturing way, though.
I'm gonna nurture you when you ruin your life.
Please.
Okay, I'm
It can't be as bad
I'm out
as
of
the
group.
last one.
If you still got the spot open, I'm happy to come and run and see if I can die a few times.
I just want to see if you don't die.
Fish, you haven't gotten in trouble for that name.
What? Oh no.
Lick my DK.
Yep, not yet.
Oh yeah, you'll
Really?
be banned. You'll be banned.
The guy on my different arc game got banned because his name was Dick Balls.
Really? So creative.
DK Balls?
He was the orb killer, so
Wow.
he called himself Thick Balls. 'Cause
Oh,
he
thick
had
balls.
damage on balls. Yep.
This is Craiglorn, right?
I thought you were saying dick balls, and I was like, that's
No, this is
unique.
Big old thick.
Thick.
Thicky boy.
I thought you said dick balls, too.
I was like, wow,
So
that's
original.
that's like, wow. I was thinking it was like, but I was thinking it was like DK balls, and I was like, well, you know, that's like.
Brandon,
As I join the guild, I always love to hear the first thing is we talk about, balls.
People's balls. Yeah.
Oh, this is a
Yeah.
this is a mild conversation comparatively speaking.
Wait, Brando already dropped? I was wondering why I had this slot. Brando, you are a king. Thank you.
Did you get that scribe, babe?
That's the reason I was confused because I saw Brando had dropped for Fly and you had not invited him yet. I was like, wait.
Global, question my authority again. I'll donate you see with the slaughter stones. Or with the slaughter
Wait, hold on, wait. I will always
Do some dungeon crawl,
never question your authority.
Some of the more.
Probably. If not, then we'll definitely run them tomorrow.
Tomorrow's we're doing PvP tomorrow, right, Guild? For anybody that wants.
Last night, Brandon and I were talking about it. We didn't know if there were going to be enough on for PvP since it is Halloween. And when we were talking last night, what we're thinking we may do is just some plunder runs and do some fun runs. And everywhere Halloween costumes.
We could do some arcs
There
tomorrow.
were some Halloween costumes, and we were thinking about having possibly whoever has the best Halloween costume.
Wait a minute, hold the hell up. That was my idea.
No, Brand and I were talking. You were in the conversation with us when Brand and I were talking about it.
That was one of the first night when I had the party at my house. I was like, I want to do a Halloween party or Halloween.
That was last Saturday. That was
last Saturday.
And last night, Brand and I, because Brand and I were saying that most people, you know, with little kids are going to be out trick-or-treating, so that's probably what we'll do, but we'll just wing it tomorrow and see what goes on.
Alright, I'm back on mic. I was on the phone making Halloween plans with my ex for my son, so I did not catch whether or not I was needed.
No.
Negative.
Oh, I typed it in, we're full.
Thank you for keeping out.
Oh, we are full. I see it now.
I was gonna ask you, Beeps, did you get that Stride?
I did. I got it while I was on the phone. Well, I've got it in my main arsenal. It's fast.
Everyone indoors.
And it's large.
Wonderful. Yes, yes it is.
Large.
What is it?
It is the Echoes of Aldmer. It is
that pretty painting.
It is that painting. I got the lead in Oridon.
Yeah, I love it. It's just floating in the air at my house right now because I don't know how to do that. So my friend's got to come place it for me because I suck.
I can. After trial if you want.
Okay.
Good luck, guys.
Thanks.
Have a good night, Brandon.
Oh, I'm gonna stay in chat. I'm just not gonna.
Okay.
This isn't good. Hold on. Before we start, I need to reload your eye because I already have bar swap open.
So while he's reloading UI, Mr. Otis, one suggestion that I got from somebody is for your PvP night, to kind of pre-plan this a little bit in advance so that we can get like a gigantic Zerg going and have everybody in the bather's towel in Cyrodiil. So like as many naked people as possible running through Cyrodiil.
I mean, I gotta get people in there first. I'm down for that. I'll do it. All of our red horses and.
So for this pool here, Goof, you're gonna grab the Raider. Everyone else, we're gonna tap target the bulwark. It's the little sorting board guy in the very far back. Going in 3, 2, and go.
You see what's on?
Try to face the what's it called? No, bring the Raider into group though. We're gonna hold everything.
Oh, Raider? Okay. My heart.
My potato.
Once again, when the Raider does this mechanic where he throws his shard up to the sky, it's like a little Templar shard. If it lands on you, it'll stun you. Just get out of it. Yes. Once again, Goof, you're gonna be grabbing the Raider. I'm gonna grab the tiebreaker this time. Alright. No, that's a dumb idea. Alright, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold both the Raider and the tiebreaker. I'm gonna make this slightly easier and take the bulwark away. DPS, your new focus now is to kill that tiebreaker. He's over there in the middle. Go ahead and get a tap target on him now. Use the two-hander with the sword, looking around like he's confused. Right above that fireball, which I was shooting at. Alright, pulling in 3. 2.
I almost feel bad, kid.
Full focus that tiebreaker. Whenever you hear the block call, make sure you block.
Block right now. 3, 2, 1.
Block. Again, my tiger. New focus now is the bulwark.
No!
Tap top and kill the bulwark. Make sure everything that you can get cleave on everything else. You're ready to go through a shard, just get out of the way. Now finish off that bulwark. Do this. And there's that. Goof, stay right here real quick. Everyone else, follow me to the right side. Everyone other than Goof. You guys are gonna quickly peek around this corner real quick and tab target that tag breaker that's walking away right now, and then run back to
Tag breaker?
Yes, tag break the tide breaker. Tab target the tide breaker. Goofy, you and I are coming this way. Homie? Alright? What we're gonna do, Goof, don't walk too far because there's an ad right there that'll start the pool.
Everyone walk back a little.
You're gonna be grabbing,
Come back.
You're gonna be
Come
grabbing
back.
that tiebreaker right here that's right in front of us. See that tiebreaker right over that thing? Over there pouncing at the front of that door? He's right behind the foot soldier. Yes, you're gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab the tiebreaker and the other raider, and we're gonna hold him over there where the tiebreaker is already standing. Basically where the group is. You gotta be quick though, so make sure you lead with taunt and sprint in, pulling him. 3, 2,
Especially delicious.
a stack on me, Wolf. Oh, not Wolf, but Goof.
On the side.
Watch right the tights. Proc.
Grab a warhorn in 3, 2, 1.
Potato.
Yes. 2 shots with stone, got him. Good. Another shot with stone. Easy stuff. I'm gonna take this next pull in sections. Wolf, I'm gonna grab both the raiders, just work on chaining in the tiny ends.
You mean Goofy?
Yes. Why am I saying wolf?
I don't know. It's confusing the shit out of me.
So
Hold on, you want me to take the raider right now?
I will grab both the raiders, just chain in the small lads. There's gonna be 2 raiders that come down. There it is. The other guy's late to the party. I'm gonna grab both. DPS, focus, and kill the raiders. Make sure you're watching out for that shard that comes from the sky. Holding in 3, 2, 1. You missed an early game, by the way. There it is.
Move to flank.
Foghorn. Apparently I'm with Ellie during Nazi.
You are. It's okay though.
Don't drop the Colossus.
Hey, you good?
Alright, Goof, come this way, to the left with me real quick. What you're gonna do, you're gonna start off first by grabbing that tiebreaker that's over there just sitting, staring off to the distance. Grab that tiebreaker and bring it on that pillar of light, the sky shard right there. DPS, you're gonna be focusing that sky shard over there, the storm collar. Goofy, make sure you bring the tiebreaker, stack him directly on the
Where's the
storm collar.
tiebreaker at?
He's to the left, on the dock.
He's on the beach. Come down here.
That way. See him
Okay, see yes I do. Alright, thank you.
You're gonna grab him over there and bring him straight to the Stormcaller. You don't have to worry about taunting the Stormcaller. Stormcaller does not move. I will grab both the bulwarks and hold him away. When your Stormcaller and two-hander dies, grab one of the bulwarks off. Don't take him too far away, but just take him far enough to where the circle's not touching him.
Okay.
Alright, I'm in 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're calling up the blocks as well.
Okay. Block in 3, 2, 1.
Doesn't get stepped up, you need to spread around.
Block in 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, I saw that.
I thought we Maelstrom shuffled over here.
You did. So you don't have to Maelstrom shuffle so far when you're out of buffs. Out of buffs. Some people won't be on the first.
Block 3, 2, 1.
That's all from your side. That's just RNG right there. That's far enough right there.
Potato on the bulwark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it chains random people, honestly. There's no stopping it. If it wants to chain, it's gonna chain you.
Alright. New bulwark.
Don't you drop this bulwark, don't drop alternates. It's almost dead anyway. Alright, so mechanics on this, we're gonna be going in. Let me go ahead and put on pause. We're gonna be going in VMOS stacks here. Here's my Blood Altar. So the Blood Altar here is the boss. I need one person right here for M1. Anyone? Don't hesitate. There it is. One person here for M2. One person here for M3. And then directly on the side for M4. There's no one in M1. So Mr. P, you want to come in a little closer. You want to be so you want to basically be looking directly into Tiff's eyes over at M1 to M4, looking like directly over there. M3s or 2 and 3s, you're going to be in the middle. There's only one here. I need another person here. Okay, there we go.
I need to be melee.
For the rest of y'all, you're going to stack behind people in the ends. So I need one at R4 right here. One at R2 right here. This lone wolf over here, downcast. And I need one at R4 over here. Way over here. This one here. There you go, Flavin. Now, what you're gonna, with this one, Flavin, you need to back up a little bit farther, because the reason why we're in this stacks is because there's a totem called the Char's Totem. When it comes out, it poisons people and does the same mechanic that VSO does. You'll get a little poison AoE underneath your feet. If you touch someone else with that poison AoE, they become cursed as well. But you want, the reason why we're in that stack is so you would not have to move. You can just stay still and burn. When a poison AoE or any kind of totem comes up, you are an R-Flynn, and same with Downcast, Lone Wolf, and Nebraska. All of you are R's, so if there's a totem in the far back, you four are going to be the ones that turn around and burn the totem. If there's a totem in group, it's everyone's problem. Unless it's a fire totem. If it's a fire totem, just casually move out of the way of the fire, because they will shoot in 2 different directions. There'll be 2 totems that shoot in 2 different directions. Get out of the way of the fire, and go back to DPSing. The fire totems kill themselves. If they're in group, they'll die really quickly to cleave. Well, throughout the fight, Yondir's going to be summoning his pets. It's going to be an adder first, then a griffin, and then an adder again. We're going to kill every pet that comes up when it comes up. And execute as well. If there's any dead, get them up quick. All heals focused where the dead are, because there will be lightning that comes down from the sky constantly in the execute. And even if you're dead, your body can still be targeted with lightning. So if there's a big group that needs to be rezzed, all heals on the rezzed people, because they're taking their own lightning synergy or their own lightning dot and the person that they're rezzing. Goofy.
Oh no,
you are going to be you're going to be grabbing the adder. The adder has a special mechanic with him where he shoots a geyser. It's going to cuff you and sometimes me if you don't place it right. But you're going to see him like kind of hawk up a loogie like 3 times, do little animation. You see how he's swaying back and forth? He'll be doing that, but a lot more dramatic. On the second kind of like cough up he does, dodge, and he'll place no geyser down. If you can't get the timing right, it's fine, I will adjust.
Do you want me to bring in the to you, like to the main boss? So we get
yes, that stays directly on top of the main boss always.
Okay. Alright, cool. Okay. And I have the first horn too. So.
Yep. The other thing as well, DPS, mainly this is going to be for the R's, because, not R's, but for the M's, because the R's won't be able to be really touched by this. When the Griffin starts jumping, he'll flap his wings. Make sure you block, otherwise you'll be knocked backwards. If Yondir jumps, you might hear me say block up front. That's because whenever Yondir comes, he's going to stun everybody who's up front if you're not blocking. Range, you don't really have to worry about that. Same thing with the Sea Adder, but still I'm going to call block for everyone just in case you're just a little too close in when the Sea Adder jumps. So right now, everyone go ahead and get a tap target on that Sea Adder. And we're going to pull in 3. So Flynn, go ahead and find Tiff and get right on Tiff, right behind Tiff.
Horn.
Come to the direct right of the boss. That's where Tiff is. Direct right of Tiff. Right of Tiff.
Well, sure, I forgot to call that.
Alright.
You need to go right at me.
Yep, follow Otis. He's taking you where you need to go. So Flavia, you see the right hip of the boss? Go to that right hip and stay far enough behind Tiff.
Stand right here. Fly, right here.
Yep, right there. Then you do.
Casca, you need to scoot up.
Griffin is up. Griffin. Tap target Griffin.
We got a horn.
One horn, 3, 2, 1.
Potato.
Give me a Colossus.
I think left side might be a little too close.
Left side is too close. Mobile, you're too close. Back up some. Poison totem. Mobile, back up now. There you go. Now come back in. Poison totem in the same group. It's everyone's problem. No time for rest. Come. Griffin is our priority. Make sure it's dead. Block. Griffin's dead. Burn the boss and wait for the next mini to come out. Goofy, the mini will spawn on my right hand side. Alright. It's gonna. The boss is left, but my right. So go ahead and get over there and get ready. Here it comes now. I'm gonna grab it now because it's gonna pack up DPS.
Stick on it.
So with the Griffin, not the Griffin, but with the adder on Goof, you want to grab him before he fully finishes spawn, because the second he comes out of spawning, he's heavy attacking someone. Oh. You can try to avoid that. Yeah, that's the guys you're standing directly in it.
So you can use Ultima whenever you it's up?
Yep, oh, whenever it's up. Rosky, get out of that. Poison totem, up. Poison totem in the back, range focus. Trumpet, yonder heals your wounds.
Yeah, Fly, you gotta get up to the group, you're out of my hills. Tiff, can you get Fly up? He's behind you.
Kill this frost shit. Focus that adder. Well,
that wasn't fair.
I'm good. Focus this adder. Well, up front. Fire totem, lock. And get out of that fire. Get out of the fire. All ults on boss. We have frost shields and 2 eggs.
You want to take the boss?
Nope. Got 50%. Dodge everyone. Woo, never mind. Alright.
I'll get red.
This is the execute phase. Lightning is going to be constantly coming down. This is where we just burn the boss quickly and maintain kills on the block up front. Maintain the kills on the totems.
Everyone's stacked too much on the left. If you're the right side of the stack, you need to get to the right. There you go. Now I can heal
That's
you.
a stone totem. Stone totem. Range turn around and kill stone totem. Let's stay on the boss. Block up front.
Potato.
Did switch in a little bit. You're kind of backing up to our range. Range turn around, kill the poison totem. Block up front. Sure.
I'll get red.
Friends. Watch out, Lucy, because you still have the poison on your feet. Stay away from that block up front. Stay away from that dead body back on. Lightning totem on boss, it's everyone's problem. Block up front, block and shield up front. I gotta move the boss. There you go. Can I get a Colossus for that one?
I do not have it.
A little bit when you can. There you go. Fly, go back. Get behind him. Get behind Tiff.
Right here, fly.
Jump up, block up front.
Right here.
Fire totem. Everyone shield up and get out of the AoE. There's one up in the back. Just get out of the fire. It'll kill itself. Block up front.
Fire behind me, or fly, you're behind me again.
Alright, so for teacher purpose, M, stay still. M, stay still. Do your stack. Fly. So you are R4. This, where's Tiff? Tiff, go to your stack real quick where you are. So in the boss phase, Tiff was standing right here. Fly, you need to be right behind her, always. And this is gonna play in top. This is gonna take in place as well. Not that close. It's gonna be backed up a little bit.
Like right here.
Yeah, but this is gonna play and take place as well for when we get to second boss. Tiff is your stack buddy. You always look for Tiff. Wherever she is, you better be right behind her. Same thing goes for everyone else. Wherever Cypress is, Downcast you should be. Wherever Dova is, Lone Wolf you should be there. The only different. I'll make the adjustments as well when we get the final boss with the dude for the boat. I'll probably just swap Tiff and...
Wait, what number are you, Cybers?
R3s. She's 3. I usually stand behind her, but if her and Tiff make the change for the boat, I'll be behind Tiff.
I just haven't done this trial one in a while. Oh, no. Do we have different health tiebreakers today? We do not. Sad things.
On this one, do you want us to take the right first or the left first?
Go ahead and just kill the left one.
Okay, let me tap target him.
Do you want me to take right, and then I'll take the Raider, or do you take the Raider as a tiebreaker?
Grab the tiebreaker on the left and hold it with. I'll grab the Raider and tiebreaker. Okay. Blocking has been really bugged recently. For whatever reason, I don't know why. But I'm being tapped for max health while blocking. I'm scared.
While we're waiting for everybody to get into this room, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Yep, go ahead. So this one as well, Flizen, make sure you have a shield equipped. This one actually is a lot of damage. Because there's a chance both of the tiebreakers will start their channel all at the same time. When that happens, you'll hear me say block and hold. You block and hold until 2 waves has passed you, or until someone says you're safe. Which I'll probably say you're safe.
The vampires are next.
And I don't know if it was just me on that last boss, but there might have been a bit of a delay. It's like as I heard you say block, I was being thrown back.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, there was a delay.
That's a thing sometimes.
My delay sucks. I'll call it out sooner.
This one I know the mechanic a little better on.
Stop being weak.
Awesome.
We're dying.
Yes?
Discord.
That's fun. I'm back.
Sorry, are you getting that atro every time I dump it on you?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
I want to make sure. You're welcome.
So, for those who also don't know, when the adder jumps in the air as well, that's the block call out that I said to block. That's just in case I ever miss it. Whenever we come back in here again, if you see the adder fly up into the air, that's the block call. Otherwise, you're getting knocked back. We all here?
Yes.
Alright. Hold up.
Now wait for Fly to come back from the bathroom. Fly's in the bathroom. And
Is
Fly gets back.
Braska back?
Braska is back.
Okay, we're ready.
That's crazy, because I'm not yet.
He's got to text everybody first.
Marlin, do you want me to take the left tiebreaker? Just keep them there.
Grab the right one and bring them in. I'll grab the Raider and the left tiebreaker. Alright. Make sure they're stacked.
Take the right one? Okay, I just want to make sure. Alright.
Yep, right one and I'll grab left. Moving 3, 2, 1.
So I can
My horn.
Block, hold, block and hold, block and hold. There's no animation, look. Block, and hold, block and hold.
I'm blocking.
Oh yeah, make sure. Okay, so make sure as well. I just found this out literally yesterday during the EOS pug, that block is bugged right now. If you block and move, it won't count you as blocking. So stand completely still while blocking.
Man. Have you come here to die?
Not exactly sure when that happened, but I don't know. Apparently the whole group knew that was a bug, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's good to know.
I've actually been having that happen to me a lot lately. Yes, I can get it off.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready. Alright, same thing, Goofy, grab me the right one, I'll grab to the left.
Alright, I have a horn. 3, 2, 1.
Block, and hold.
I get away from that.
Shard this way, get away that shard. Block and hold, block and hold. Nice, did the last tiebreaker. Block. Goofy, you're gonna grab the right bulwark and take him away, hold him where he is.
Not until I go through these chests.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm just telling Goofy what he's grabbing. I'm telling Goofy what he's grabbing. Alright, Goofy, you're gonna be grabbing the right bulwark and hold him there. I'll grab the left bulwark and the shaman. When my bulwark dies, work your bulwark in.
There's a heavy sack over there.
Once my bulwark dies, work yours in.
Okay.
DPS, for those who are here, you're going to be tap-targeting the left bulwark. Kill that, the second that bulwark dies, because he's going to bring in his bulwark, and the new target then will be focusing his bulwark, after this tent has been fully searched.
Yeah, I'm not there.
Everyone's ready? I see two. I see. Pulling in 3, 2, 1. Remember, Goof, take your bulwark and hold him away.
Right.
You don't have to take him so far away, but that's fine.
My horn.
All around.
Goofy, bring his bulwark in. I will tell him in the back, spike, and focus it. But watch out for that freeze. Alright, now focus that for him.
My horn?
Another thing as well, I do like the ults with Colossuses and stuff like that, but if the thing is about to die, like if there's just one enemy's at like 40% or something like that, don't bother dropping Horn or Colossus. At that point it's too late. Alright, Goof.
I was just getting a victory horn.
So this one, Goof, you're gonna be grabbing this bulwark that's right in front of me, right?
Okay.
And then on the middle, you see that foot soldier?
Yes, I do.
You're gonna grab that bulwark and hold him directly where that foot soldier is standing. I will grab the tiebreaker and the shaman. DPS, where that foot soldier is standing is where everything will be killed. What we're gonna do is want to full focus bulwark. Make sure you're constantly blocking whenever I call block for the tiebreaker, and stand still when you block as well, just in case that bug actually does exist. Once the bulwark is dead, shift targets to the tiebreaker, and by then the shaman should already be dead to cleave because it's only 2 mil. And we have different health tiebreaker as well. We have 2.6 mil. Let's go. Alright, if everyone's ready, I'll give horn on this pool. Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
I have potato ready.
One.
Potato.
Block, block. That was delayed on my screen. Keep them dead, keep the damage up. If you are rezzing, put down your wall and throw an orb and then go to raise. Block, block, block. Fire totem, get out of them. Just get out of the beams, they'll kill themselves. Make sure you guys are focusing that bulwark. Block, block.
I have a horn, 3, 2, 1.
Fire totem is coming. Get out of the beams. Make noise. First you block. Nice. Don't bother being in this, Tip, stop being in this beam scope, but you're not doing damage. Block. Cypress is dead, kill the shaman. Get out of those fires. Now go up and kill that sky shard. We'll kill the tiebreaker or a stormcaller up to the top of the building.
I have potato.
Don't do
Do not? Okay.
You know, there's only like 2 more. The pool's already over anyway, so there's no point dropping it.
Gotcha.
This next pool, I'll drop your potato. There's actually a ton of ads that need to be killed.
Marlin, I have a horn.
Just on me.
What?
Next floor.
No.
Just on me.
Simple. Build ult on this next pull. It's bullshit pull.
Yes. Oh, we only have 1 crow, don't we?
Don't waste ults on this pull. Bullshit.
Usually you'd still have a ulti team on that because you have more than 1 kills and more than 1 ulti teams. You have it for awesome.
That's pushing score.
Ooh, this whole... Yeah, you ran about. Never mind. Good point. I retract my statement. Nothing happened.
Where is that chest?
Behind the bed.
In the
Right.
other tent.
Imagine having this nice of a bed, but a tent with no walls. This bed is getting ruined.
You can loot all this up after, right?
Yes, you can always come back and loot. That's if people want to stay, though. Because usually people just hit the group
You
immediately.
say behind the
But
bed.
I'll just stay.
Not the chest,
The
or the heavy
chest will
sack.
disappear,
That's
right?
disappear.
The chest will disappear. Unless y'all can beat this dungeon
I
in 5
haven't been
minutes.
looting anything, so...
Marlin, are you taking the, well, actually, I'll have to ask you on the second boss.
Yep, for right here, I'm just gonna grab everything.
Okay.
The main stuff you're wanting to fly is coming from these bosses, though.
Yeah, all that stuff you get from the chest is imperfected, but it's nice to have.
Oh, yeah.
Mix perfected with imperfected.
Let's go. This is about progression.
Hold on, I'm not there.
This is a bullshit odd pull. Go. I'm pulling. 3, 2, 1.
Do you have a horn? 3, 2, 1.
No, don't waste ult. It's a multi-build pull.
Got good, we got Drakes. Drakes will carry. Alright. Once again, nothing special here with the ballistas. We're sending 2 DPS to go kill the ballistas. Who was doing the ballistas last time? I do not. I did not in here. I'll go. Pink and who else? Cat was doing it.
Yeah, Cat was doing it, yeah.
Alright, so I'll explain ballistas. Who? Elva, you want to do ballistas?
Sure.
Alright. So below 50%. Oh, actually, I'll just mix it out. Down here.
Would deep breath be good in here?
Yes, very
For
good.
this toss?
Deep breath is clutch.
I haven't seen it work, but
it does if you can time it. I was using it last time when I was in here. Because there's like some interrupts that'll just disappear to the opposite side. And obviously I don't expect Tiff to see that because they're just literally in the middle of nowhere. Deep breath needed.
I mean, she was sitting there, I watched her, she's spamming deep breath and it wasn't interrupting shit.
I can do it if you want. Put it on. Show.
No, I mean, I already saw it.
Too.
I'm just telling you, it might be a little glitchy.
Yep. Alright. So, real quick, Novo, you're going to be going to the right ballista, which is this thing up here that we're standing on. Whenever it's time, you're going to just come pick up the ballista part right here, and put a little backpack on your back. And you're going to come over here to your ballista and then repair it with the backpack. When you shoot, aim for the feet of the shaman, and you're going to always shoot the one that's closest to the right, and if they're stacked, you're going to be shooting the one that's farthest to the back. For the rest of it, that's what I'm not going to go over with you because you were here last time and you understand. For the rest of the DPS, we're going in the same stacks that we were last time in the last boss. So Tiff was M4, Downcast 3, we're going to switch actually Tiff with Cyber. So Tiff, you're going to be going to M2, and Cyber is going to be going to M4. So Flyven, where you at? Flyven?
Tiff will be 3, she'll be in front of us instead of side.
Alright, so Flyven, your new buddy that you're going to be following now is Cybers. She's right here. Cybers the Dynamo.
M2 or M3?
You are where? M3.
I was...
So you're going to be following her. Wherever she is, you're going to be stacked behind her.
But I was R2.
Don't say that because she's going to go on the boat.
No. If where I put the boss, M1 will be on the... or M4 will be on the boat. But just in case, Flyven, stay in the back, like right here where I'm standing. Come forward. Come forth. You're gonna be stacked right here. There's gonna be a little purple synergy that spawns here. Do not take it. That's for Cypress only. So you're just gonna stick right here-ish. And... Okay, I'm sorry. Yep. A little bit forward. Yeah. Right where you are now, you're gonna be in the boss right there. I'm right. Everyone else that knows where it is. Yep. I'll go with it. I'll do that. You're gonna just honestly grab the ads. Oh, dude. You're gonna honestly just grab the ad scoop and hold them where they stand.
My horn.
Interrupt.
Yeah, I got the main button.
It's fine. It's fine. So don't try your best not to stand behind the either group. Like, don't stand behind the either. Conduit on directly on Flyven. Or the Flyven come inside.
Way too far back. Everyone get on the... That's
I never got a chance to finish explaining the plans before I accidentally pulled. Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Nice. So for those who don't know, that mechanic right there is conduits. Give me a horn and closest to you. With conduits, it'll tether to 3 different people. If you do not kill it in time, those 3 people will blow up, and those who are beside those 3 people will also blow up. I can't. My angle. Ground is on my side. Or right side, my bad. Kill that conduit and get back in stacks as soon as that conduit is dead. Full focus that conduit. And your Sorc heavy attack
Have a horn, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I just did my horn.
Did it count down next time?
Don't worry, they stack.
Yes. Focus ads. Same thing as last boss, we focus the ads as they come up. Ads are more important.
Surprised doing healers workout.
Conduit on the right side. Conduit on the right side.
My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Probably best not to take that synergy.
Where's Dova?
Indeed.
Okay, a Horn and Colossus. My hand.
My Colossus.
You're gonna want to watch out standing behind me like that, dude.
I know. I'm just trying to get the ads in.
So you don't have to position the ads. The ads being stacked are the least of our worries. Honestly, like me, conduit on the left side to the conduit. If anything, you can just take the ads and just hold them where they are. DPS just focus ads. Give me a Horn and Colossus here.
Horn 3, 2, 1.
Not yet, not yet. Alright. Give me the Colossus. If you have one, I can go ahead and go. I can't reach that group, that's right. Conduit. Those who are on the other side, don't drop the conduits. I have horn, and the others drop the horn. 15 points on all of them, even where they are.
Okay.
My horn.
That harpooner really likes to fucking one-shot.
Yeah, I saw that. He ran straight to you and packed you up. Felt good. It's a mistone. Conduit on the right side. Try that conduit.
Battle horn 3, 2, 1.
Make sure you guys are
hitting
that drop. Yeah. He's going at 80% for like 3 phases. And nothing's been, like none of the, what's it called, heals are going out. More ads.
He's healed up.
Let's get a good one. Let's get like refresh it. People are still a little everywhere.
Make sure you build all everyone. Build all everyone.
No, don't. Okay.
People should be not Maelstrom shuffling. A lot of people are moving around that I see. Like, a lot. Stand still.
Imagine you have like Sororia on. The reason why people run Sororia in here, because it works. Or actually technically they were beside.
Nope, I took the boat.
We took boat.
Are we wiping?
Yes.
Yeah, we're just building all.
Just building all.
So to ask, you said like we should be standing still the whole time, but the ads are on the right side. I can't really hit them. Should I not? I just ignore.
Your AoE.
So just AoE them and ignore.
Yep. Wall spam.
Alright.
Unless it's a conduit. If it's a conduit, just run over there, damage conduit, come back.
Marlin, do you want sack seal for this boss?
Negative. Do not change anything.
Okay.
So DPS,
If you're behind the zombie healer, you are not getting healed. Not gonna call out any names, Downcast, but
I know exactly where I was.
make sure you get in front of me. Everyone.
and stand completely still. The lightning here doesn't hurt as bad as the first boss. Trust me, this. Y'all have the mechanics, it's just a mispull. Make sure you guys remember your stacks and remember who you were behind. And what's it called? First boss. Because those are your exact same stats. When you don't want to be moved, like at one point in the fight you were like all the way up here. You want to try to be like right where my eye stuff is. Try to be right there-ish, but a little far to the like left. Yep. Better be right there, and you're gonna have like you're gonna have a purple portal there. Don't try your best not to take it. And if you do accidentally take it, we'll just swap out Cybers for M1 or we'll swap you out for M4 and Cybers be R4.
I've been getting it every single time, except for that last multi-build pull. Nobody's been taking my portal. We've been good.
Any other questions, concerns before we do?
Stay closer to group is because the little conduit, it spawns at the farthest away person. So if you're way up here on this rock, it's going to spawn up here, and the DPS can't reach it from down here. Everybody would have to restart.
Yes.
So I'll grab my spot, stick on her.
Mm-hmm. What'd you say, Service?
Did you explain, because you were mid-explanation of the ballistas when it pulled, so did you explain the ballistas to Dova?
I knew I was forgetting something. So at 50%, there will be no more portals in Nova, and that's when you start running up the ballistas. When you go to ballistas, you want to be as fast as possible to go up, shoot the ballistas, and come right back in group. Hopefully we're on a good timing between like ballistas and when he throws a conduit. But if not, I will call out when to not go and when to go, and if that's the case. Otherwise,
you're gonna have to come over and get your parts from one of these barrels. So you use this and you get your ballista parts. And you gotta run up and you gotta repair the ballista. Then you can shoot the ballista.
What do you want over this? Over all that? Anyway.
Alright, so I guess just tell me when to go.
You wanna be running like a bat out of hell too. And it's not a percentage base, it's a time base. At 50% starts the flamethrowers on little and two flame dudes in the back of the boat. And from there it's just they keep coming out periodically.
Okay,
there's no percentage on the ones. Yep, you only shoot them once.
Sure you shoot their feet. Yes.
Okay.
And if you are the right side, you're always going to shoot the rightmost flamecaster, torchcaster, whatever it is. And if they're both stacked on top of them, you're going to shoot the farthest one to the back of the boat. Whereas the left side is going to be shooting the one to the closest of the boat.
Okay.
I'll make call-outs of that as well and remind you. When and execute as well, the boss will give birth to a child. When that child is up, make sure we all tap target and focus that thing. One is not a problem, just go ahead and burn them, but when you get to 2 or 3 and they all start charging the heavy attack at the same time, and I need to keep bashes on all of them, that's when things get a little dicey. I'm also going to need one person as well. No, you can't taunt them. Like there's
not taunt, but can I bash them?
Yes.
So then they don't. Okay, cool, thank you.
I need one person though to call out the block of the boats while the ballista team is currently doing their ballisting. Because I can't be looking back and forth and dealing with every other mechanic right now.
If we get to 50%, I'll call it out.
Okay, thank you. Remember your stacks from the first boss, remember who you were behind.
Alright, I still got one thing.
Or who you were in front of? What's up?
DPS. Make sure you have a Destro ult on, first of all. And second of all, when the ads come up, drop your destro on them. Where it hits them and the boss, and then they go away, and they're not an issue. They just
Marlin, do the ads come out at 50% or do they not come out anymore?
Ads no longer come out at 50%.
Okay, cool. So I can help you with the bastions. Okay.
Yep.
Alright,
After 50%, you're basically useless other than just buffing the boss. You do nothing.
Okay. Alright.
Or debuffing the boss. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Ready your stacks from first boss. Get behind who you were before. If someone's in your spot, calmly tell them to leave. And stay steady. Watch your synergies as well, Isaac. So if you're in the spot where you need to watch your synergies.
My horn, 51.
Perfectly that. I'll clean around a little bit. Yeah, that break free. Break free. Get out that way. Conduit on the right side. Kill that conduit.
Battle horn. 3, 2, 1.
Power up horn for the elves. Try to save your horn for the elves. I know, who threw that actually? It missed.
Potatoes ready?
Use it.
Potato.
Bone on the right side.
My horn.
Build a conduit. Focus that conduit. Just teleport to 3. And then someone to call Warhorn. Call it, don't blow it.
Bullhorn 3, 2, 1.
I said call it, don't blow it.
Oh, shit.
It's fine.
Get your healer up. Sorry for that. Conduit in the back. Right side.
Yeah, that conduit. Yeah, that conduit in the far right too. Who's up there? Nice. Get to your stacks. I have Warhorn.
I have potato.
My horn dropping.
Potato dropping.
Get taunted on that Pedro. Get taunted on that top and it's smacking from taunting.
Alex.
Conduit on the right side. It's the harpooners smacking and it's fine. We discussed that.
It's the interrupt.
That one was a small one. Watch it. There's the heavy attack from the harpoon.
Everybody's standing still for me. Yeah, you're not moving, you're just saying.
Alright. This might be a white.
To take the next portal. My horn.
Get that conduit. Get taunt on his heads.
Take the con.
Flashlight.
Oh, you ran out of mag. Don't even have to boot on, babe.
Wipe this up. Wipe this up. So go see the middle portal spawn. I'm seeing what you're doing. The middle portal spawns the apothecary. The two side portals is like a pyramid. The one closest to the group is the apothecary. The two in the back are the harpooners. Don't bother taunting the apothecary. The apothecary does no damage. What's happening right now is the harpooner is let loose and running around heavy attacking people. You need to get taunting those. If you get taunt on the harpooners, you don't have to worry about bashing. Because if you have taunt on the harpooners, the interrupt automatically goes straight to you.
One of the harpooners, I've noticed one of the harpooners is running all the way back to the rock. So what I've been doing is trying to target him and just get that harpooner down. So it looks like that's the one that's bashing Otis.
Yes.
Wait, is the one that's in the middle, or does it go? Because
the one in the middle is the apothecary. The one in the back two are the harpooners. You want to taunt those. If you taunt those, you don't really have to worry about bashes anymore, because the interrupts will always go to you.
I said one of the harpooners, so he's run to the same spot every time on the rocks. I've just watched him every single time.
They keep backing up, or they keep literally making a beeline straight to Otis and shoving their sword up his gullet.
That's why I try to turn around and kill that one harpooner that runs backwards.
But make sure you're getting taunted, man, because there was another harpooner that literally that was not taunted the entire time, that ran from left side to right side and packed up basket.
If they want your man. They can have him.
What?
Are we at that stage of pregnancy now?
Yeah. Fuck you. So wait, Marlin,
you to Target after working at Target all
Marlin, I'm
fucking
always main tank this, so get the one in the back and then the one.
I need 3 volunteers real quick. Or 2 volunteers, maybe. Come down to the bottom of the hill. 2 volunteers come to the bottom of the hill. Thank you. Lone Wolf, I need you to stand where you are. That girl, stand right behind Lone Wolf. Right here. And, okay, come here. Right there. Right here. Stand right here. Bison, stand right here. Thank you. Lone Wolf, come a little bit over to the left right here. Where I am. This is the shape that, up forward. Up some.
Yeah, but I always taunt the one in the middle, but that's not the one I should taunt.
You never taunt the one in the middle. The one in the middle, this guy right here, this is the exact shape as when we go to the boss. This one right here, this portal here, which is Wolf, this is the apothecary. You never taunt the apothecary. Don't bother taunting him. There's no point. He doesn't even lie to taunt anybody.
Alright, then that's what I'm doing wrong.
These two right here are the harpooners. And then of course me standing in the middle on the portal that takes you to the boat.
So that's what I'm doing wrong.
And it's the same harpooner as well. It's always the right harpooner that just either dips off and kills Braska for whatever reason or kills Otis. Alright. It's because they're sexy. It is. We're gonna wait on Cypress to run in because she is a portal. Or she is the boat driver. She drives the boat.
So just take the 2 guys on the outside.
Take the 2 in the back. Yep, never take the middle. You can taunt the middle last. But the middle does nothing but starts this stupid long animation where he just sits there and prays to the heavens. Only to be bashed because he's healing the boss.
I've always think that right here, but you're doing it different. Alright.
Yes.
Hey, do we have time before the next poll for me to take a fast run to the girls' room?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. I'll be right back.
Oh, look.
I'm going to get a diet.
Hey, oh.
Yeah, guys, sorry, like, I guess it's good I'm not taking. Yeah, just...
All good. So
do you have crushing shock on?
I'm running one for a reason.
Do I have crushing shock on? No.
You might want to put that on.
I have force shock, not crushing.
On your tank?
Yeah.
There's no reason to have force pulse on the tank. You want it for
No, I have
your
force shock. I never used it, but I got it, like...
Even more for crushing. Just make sure you spam a deep breath whenever they come up.
I am rubber banding. Holy crap.
It's not good.
Like, legitimately, I had jumped down here with all of you guys.
think she just DC'd again.
And she just DC'd back up there. What the hell? How did you get back on top of the rocks? You were just next to me.
I know, I got yoinked up there.
What the hell?
Right?
You were just standing right next to me and I watched you fly back up on top of the rocks.
That was kind of fun.
That was awesome.
Alright, so a race topic 2 on
Never come in the middle. Left and right, never mid.
Okay.
And really just taunt and stand still. Like stand in the middle of all 3 portals and just stay there. Don't bother running over and try to stack your nets.
So one thing I do kind of wonder is how many people are using their backstabber, because I noticed that some people are actually kind of like on the front side of the boss. So it should be like left hip, left butt cheek, right butt cheek, right hip. That should be the, you know, range 1 or R1, R2, R3, R4, M1, M2, M3, M4. So it should be like his hip, his butt cheek, his butt cheek, his hip. Nobody should be like on the front side of him.
Did I tell you he farted on me and killed me?
You get hit with the Frozen Winds, which is a wing where he stuns you and does a lot of damage to you. If you're getting hit with that, it means you're too far forward. Always be on the hip or behind.
I was on his
That wasn't talking to you. I was just talking about those who are the scenarios.
That's good for now. She's usually too far back.
Alright, if we're all ready, holding 3, 2, 1. I see fall breathing. Still the same. Get back! More warriors to the beach! No survivors! I will sever those bones!
Don't have to kill the controller to.
I have one.
Roll, Chillings! Roll! Not adjust your stats. The boss is gonna move, he's gonna show you his moon face. Doesn't exist. He does not do it. Conduit on the right side. Kill the conduit.
I have a horn ready.
Take a seat. If there's any lingering ads, you want to bring them as if there's a conduit to bring a conduit. Alright, if it's just one ad as well, you can go ahead and just bring it near the boss. Get your ads quick, get your ads quick. Get your ads quick, don't worry about it, get your ads. Alright, now use your own miss.
Alright, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Take a seat. Conduit on the right side. On Otis,
Alright, horn, 3, 2, 1.
Does like more damage the closer you are to me.
I'm a healer, it's fine. I got enough heals to heal me through it.
More warriors to the beach! No survivors! I will sever those bones! Alright, I'm forward.
I took.
Grab your ads, grab your ads, grab your ads.
Uh-oh.
Touch distracted me because she's beating the fuck out of her controller.
There is no shelter from me!
It's gonna be a
I
while.
hear her cracking up in the background too.
That could be work. Kill these ads. There's gonna be more ads that spawn until we're gonna get another portal.
It doesn't matter how hard you push the button, the same thing will happen.
She doesn't understand that. She's like, I can't.
Okay, come on.
That was so close.
Did you see that?
It started chaining to more than like 3 people. There was like 5 people chained. Weird.
The chain went with me on the ship.
Dude, I saw that. Don't worry about this. There's no queen. He's showing you your Conduit on the right side. So let me see.
My horn, 3, 2, 1.
We gotta do one more boat phase. Probably do one more boat phase. That's what Alright, we did it. Nova? Yeah, that's good. Come on, run. That's good. Go ahead and run. Quick. Be quick. Block. You might get a... Be wary, because we might get a... Come quick. Come back around. Come in quick. Run, baby. Alright, we're on a good time. You guys are free to go right in.
Conduit.
Conduit's up.
Outside for the conduit.
Ballistas, go.
Bolts are free to use.
Ballistas, go.
Ballistas, grab the thing. Alright, now they're on the boat. Go, ballistas.
My horn.
And block. Block.
Backing. As soon as that conduit hits, y'all can run. Go get ready.
We have a horn. Conduit is slow. Don't waste your DPS. Just grab your back. Conduit left side. Grab your back. Get back to group and DPS. Make sure my twin dies. No boat. No blisters. On the boat. Block. Make sure the twin dies. Block.
Alright, my horn, 3, 2, 1.
Yep, holds on cooldown. As long as there's a horn paired with a Colossus, throw it. Conduit, right side. Go ahead and just stay. Don't run. Kill that conduit for the
My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Kill that conduit. Don't tunnel. Kill that conduit. Stay in group and get burned. And don't take the top or ignore the blisters. And block. Ignore the strong twin as well. Focus the boss. Good job.
That's not...
Oh man.
My armor is broken.
Sorry, Marlin.
Yeah, guys.
Hold on. I'll go ahead and repair everybody. Let me get everybody repaired.
Oh, appreciate it. No reason to apologize. If I always
There you
come
go.
in, whenever I do teacher ends, I come in with the dang mindset that I'm gonna have to hold a lot of stuff for a long time.
Well, I haven't opted this, so this is great.
It's all good. Do not mind. I'm just happy people are getting more experience. What is it?
Looking for
Oh,
borrow.
Oh, sorry, Nemo, for you using my,
I'm good. Pieces you need back up?
So the next few pools,
A few body pieces.
we're not doing the last pool yet. Next time we come in here, we're gonna do the last pool. But we're gonna skip past it for tonight. This pool here, for the next 3 pools, these pools are kind of the more difficult end of the pools. Oof. You're gonna be grabbing, there's gonna be a zombie coming.
Hold on, I'm not there.
Yeah.
Any pieces of perfected arrow that Vargr does not need, can Braska please have?
Everything. I need those shoes.
Pink was gonna say the same thing.
I have a chest piece,
Yeah, I gave all my pieces to Vargr last round.
Thank you. I think I have the
really
chest
only
piece.
have kinds. I have kinds and yondiers.
I only ever get V-roll and Yondiers. That's all I ever get out of here.
Is Brawl even that good at all, or no? Or only for like this
I think it's a stand set, honestly. No, it's not a stand set. I don't know what fall is good for. I've never heard
Okay, so, Marlin, I'll be right there. I think you can tell me where to go. Or who to taunt.
Yep, come to me. I'm shooting lightning fire bolts at you, or ice bolts. Okay. You know what I mean? See that infuser standing right there underneath that rock hinge?
Where, okay, yes, I do.
Yeah, you're gonna taunt that and go to the back left of the tin, but at the front half. Do you see that infuser like in the middle of the tin? Right there.
So you want me to stack them on there?
Yeah, so where that infuser is, you're just gonna go and immediately turn right, as close to the front as you can.
So, shoot, I don't want to shoot it where that little piece of wood on the right is, like where you see the 2 or 3 wood.
Yeah, honestly, just follow me. I'll show you where to go. Okay. DPS, our focus here is the infusers. They're all going to be stacked at the front of that tent, hopefully, unless these things want to be, defiant. Try your best to get all of the interrupts if a tank misses one. If you guys don't get an interrupt, the boss or the infusers will become enraged and shoot a bunch of AoEs on the ground that will possibly kill you if you don't get out of it in time. But make sure all your dots and everything are going to be at the mouth of that tent. I'm going to grab the one at the tent face and then the one on the left, Goof. You just grab the one underneath that rock. Holding in 3, 2. Look right there. Stay there, Goof. You're just coming in slowly. Here it is. All in. All in the tent. Nice and snug. Here are the things in the tent. Nice and snug, like. Just get out those AoEs when you can. We don't. Actually, I'm rage.
Logan.
Alright, they're out and rage out. Be careful. Get out of AoEs.
Play on my phone?
Go.
I'm on not internet now, so here, play on my phone.
I just got a Vampire Slayer. Hell yeah.
This one here is going to be very annoying. Goof, I'm going to have you hold the Crimson Knight. You're probably going to die because the Crimson Knight hurts. And get
Can I roll dodge it? Hold on.
I'll show you what I mean when you get done here.
Yes, I already know. That'll be a great challenge.
Because this one here, you guys need to probably help a lot with interrupts. I'm going to be worried about stacking everything here.
Do you want me to come back here where you are, or?
Yep. So go ahead and get a tap target DPS on that Crimson Knight.
Can I tap target it here from?
You can tap target for him. So get a tap target on that Crimson Knight. Goof, would you taunt? It's kind of hard to show you, but you're going to take that taunt. And honestly, no, we're doing it a different way. You're going to take it and hold him where he is. I'll bring the ads to you.
Okay. If I need to use MagDen, then I will, but I think I'll
if you need to use a pop in.
Alright.
Holding in 3.
Hold on. Wait. Sai isn't here.
Sai isn't here?
It's okay, you guys can start. I'm having problems looting and stuff. You guys go. I'm right here.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and, wait on you, Marlin. Okay. Alright.
Make sure you get that thing, though. I don't want to get packed up by it. That thing's scary for you. Watch out, those hero things explode.
Fire horn, 3C1.
Kill the Vampire infusers.
Oh, the worst happened back to that thing.
Look up the font of Freeze Hell. 30 seconds.
That is actually really cool, dude. I don't know if you have it or had it.
I can do it then.
It's really cool.
Stamp of approval. I am doing it.
Yes. It's like a really big.
You have it in your space helmet.
Ooh.
Then I need, after MagCro, I need perfected RL weapons and jewelry just so I can have it.
What the hell? Why would you kill that? Don't hide behind the bushes. We all saw it was you.
I'm not denying it. As long as...
Alright,
hold on.
Whoa. You mean Goofy? Yes. Well, you better eat it
You killed the squirrel.
The diffuser on the right or the diffuser in the back, Marlin?
So you're grabbing no infusers. You're gonna grab that blood knight and hold them right where we're standing.
Right here?
Yep. You're gonna hold him here.
Hold on, I need to get him first. Well, you need to get up here.
I'm gonna continue explaining. Yep, I'm gonna continue explaining. You're gonna hold him here. The blood knight will randomly choose someone, probably be me knowing my luck, but randomly choose someone for a blood prism. If that's the case, you guys need to DPS the blood prism as fast as you can. Otherwise, the person will die. If you kill the blood knight though, you won't. The blood prism will go away automatically. Without blood knight, you're gonna hold him here. I'm gonna run out, haunt all the infusers, get your first initial blast, bash, and then come speeding into the group like a bat out of hell, and bring everything.
Is it the bitter knight, or is?
Yes, it's the bitter knight. Whatever knight that is, I can't remember the names of all the knights. Alright, but yeah, you're gonna hold him right where he is. I'm gonna come in like a bat out of hell with all the infusers and stack them right on top of you.
Okay. Alright, I'm ready when you are.
Blood.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, done. Yeah, blood knight does the blood lines. And then like a bat. If it's in blood thing, so Tip, during that, you want to stay over there with the dude. Only I'm the one that goes out and do all this stuff. Oh my god.
I don't know why I was chasing you.
Oh man.
It's fine. Wipe it up. Oh, but this apple is a little tricky.
You want me to bring him by the tree, or was he right there?
Yep, right where he was perfect. Right where he was perfect. You don't worry about the bashes. That is amazing looking. Yeah, I'm definitely scrying that. You don't worry about the bashes. I worry the bashes. Alright. Infusers are going to come in late because I'm getting the first initial bash on them. RNG right there. I'm good.
Kill this guy quick.
Oh, he got imposed.
He healed.
Stay out of all enemies. Yep. Even if user goes off the gas.
Ooh, kill him.
Bubbled.
You're free.
Dead.
Yay.
Everyone get bastions. Yeah, that's one.
Alright.
That's fine though.
Stay where you are though. Stay where you are, guys. I'm just gonna do this the way it's looking.
In the tent?
No, it's not the tent. But just imagine there's a blood knight still there, alright? Okay. Like I'm screeching in like a bat out of hell. Usually there's a DPS over there that helps maintain the bashes while I'm coming in. But I'm asking
my horn. 3, 2, 1.
I was trying to get bashes in there for you.
Good. Stay out of all AoEs.
I'm not even in an AoE.
Yeah.
We can do this goofy.
Like God or something. Fight Force, yeah.
Pool of Shadow. That I was standing at.
Go in there, help get the bashes. You guys stay there.
Alright, I will stay. Okay, so.
Stay where you are.
I will. Alright.
Pretend like there's a trap. Just get close. Background's gonna be. Not background, but Gamepass, you're gonna be coming with me.
Alright.
Completely forgot with this strat, I kinda need someone
Do you know
to help with
anyone's
the bashes.
names?
No, he doesn't.
Gamepass, up here.
I'm right here.
Alright. Just watch the bash on the hill. On that tree to my right. I got everything else. And usually you guys will be sitting there DPSing, you know, having a good old time killing that blood knight. Good. Do the thing.
Would you like me to help you too?
Nope.
Okay.
One of them went out. It's fine. Area up. Get up AoEs. One of them went off. But after that, I have the military gone out. These guys will be now over taunted in. And then you guys keep maintaining bashes while I'm bringing them all. Oh, shit. It's not like one and done kind of bash thing. You guys gotta keep doing it. After they're in, of course.
I'll get reses.
Oh, no, die.
No,
You're not gonna get reses.
one infuser went out. One infuse went out. It's just downhill from there.
Yeah.
He said heal.
He said heal.
Aren't you gonna make fun of him?
Come out. Yes, what's that one I'm talking
Context of healing.
I got him.
Cyber's DC.
It's fine.
Bill's heal. I guess Bill you stand on. He said heal.
Healing helps people stand and they heal.
Oh no, he's one in the tree downcast you're gonna be watching. One in the tree downcast.
I got the interrupt on him. Got the interrupt
one in
on
the
him
tree,
for you.
it went out. It went out. One in it's out. Be careful. Everything's enraged. Yep. Keep watching bashes. They will derage. They'll cool off. They'll be happy again. Oh, but it's the one in the tree I'm talking about you in the red downcast.
Yeah, I had him. He was interrupted, and then that other one went after you. So I got the interrupt on him and went back.
Hit the reses. If you're not resin, put a wall in orb. You guys will still it all. What the hell? I literally looked down for 1 second and had to get back alive. Y'all are actually some roaches.
You said get the reses.
Yeah, I got like 4 in the time of 1.
Alright, for this one, we're gonna walk past, hug this wall to the left, we're gonna ignore this apple and kill the Sky Shatter. And then once the Sky Shatter is dead, we're gonna wait. I'm sure y'all are still doing actually. But if we just chill, you don't move, it's the ants.
That was fun. This makes me want to do trials more on my tank.
Yeah, we're not doing that apple right now.
We're just gonna sneak around this one.
Yep. Kill the Sky Shard. Die.
Hungry.
Hungry.
Alright, everyone to the left.
To the left. Sorry.
Try your best not to argue this shaman, the shaman, the shame hand. Gotta target the Sky Shard. If you just grab everything and run hard.
Okay.
Kill the Sky Shard, nothing else matters. Run, not like a Sky Shard. Everything's mad. Don't rush, just kill it. Kill it! That's fine. The damage is ready, it's fine. Wake up from your room, I don't know how people got this. I'll just wait to do it actually. This episode's pretty simple. It's a lot easier than what we think.
Exactly that.
Don't worry. Do it.
I'm lagging.
Alright, he's dead? I die.
Yeah.
Let's go. Death to everyone. Don't walk through the door. You're gonna have to walk back out anyway. Just be able to pull. The boss will stare guys will stare angrily at that door until you come back. They're waiting for the money, Lebowski. Where's my money, Lebowski?
Get on door.
Should we wait for Sai to get here before we go in?
Get on door, quick.
No. Off your door.
Do I need to put on barrier?
Yes. Actually, no. What are you? Lieutenant. You don't need a barrier. Barrier will just speed eating through with one tick.
From the lightning?
Not from lightning. That's from the, what's it called? Just downstairs, third floor village.
No, I was gonna put on a barrier to help out with the, first, lightning and then the second lightning.
As long if you a shot, dude. You want anything fast enough, you won't need any.
Okay.
You want me to put barriers on the trees?
I'm gonna put on
Altar and Altar. Bug. Screw.
Okay, alright. Let me get the rest of my
honestly, at this point, I could care less about the Wolfhorn. So, MagCro, put on trees and barrier. We're just gonna vibe out and get this easy clear real quick. My stand is completely gone, by the way, and I'm standing still. This is lovely.
Reload your UI.
Oh no, no, it's fine. It's regenerating. It's just stand bug as usual on many bugs. That's all stand fix. This boss as well as the same thing. Come on, I want to do this.
Neither, it's got 138. Oh.
No, I said I didn't want to do this. I said, how do I want to do this? You should see Arbo. He has like 207 million. Yeah, we're just gonna do just everything simple. So if you were M4 and M1s through M4s, no chat.
Okay. You still want me in M3?
Yes.
Okay.
So the same stats as last boss, of course, your M1s through 4s and are going to be right on the boss, and R1s and through R4s are going to be right behind them. Hi back, I'm Marlin. From 100 to 75, I can't remember the exact number off the top of my head. We're going to probably be killing Lieutenant... Okay, understand that. When we damage the boss, Lieutenant Dan is going to come out right away. I know, that's what I want to do. I just said it completely wrong. Lieutenant Dan comes out from back here. When Lieutenant Dan comes up, you're going to take the exact stacks that you have on here, the M1s through 4 on Fallgraven, and come straight to Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan's mechanic is, eventually, he will shove his sword in the ground, and then you get like little breath pools underneath their feet, and a fist will come out and fist you. Just kite them around, don't even bother kiting, just move one side, one fist, move the other side for another, and just keep strafing side to side with all the fists. He will also do this thing that the Bloodspawn mechanic, where he will teleport to a bunch of random people, smack you, and then come back and or teleport to another random person. That is fine. Just block cast, or just shield up. It really doesn't do too much damage unless you're already low. When Dan comes up, we're gonna full focus Dan. After Dan is dead, we're gonna get back on the boss. What Fallgraven does is he puts something called instability on, I think, 3 people in normal. What instability does is you don't want to be stacked on anybody else if you show instability. You want to get where the dang stacks we are, so you won't really have to move. When you have instability, stand still, block, shield, do whatever, just to make sure you don't die, and then go back to damage. If you are in their circle with instability, just go ahead and just move out. If you're in someone else's circle and they have instability as well, both of you are gonna die. From 80 to at 80%, he's gonna do cargo lines. These like little pillars right here, these pillars will have a little lightning pulsating thing coming from the top. That's when that thing comes up, we need to go not stack on the pillar, but make a line from the pillar that has the lightning all the way to the boss. The lightning will channel or ping from one person to next and next and next until it gets to the boss. If you don't do it fast enough, the damage that the boss is going to be putting out on the room will start getting heavier and heavier and eventually will die. I'll make the call out which way to go, either left or right, whenever the things come up, but it's literally, he'll put his hand up in the air and a beam of lightning will go to the correct pillar, and then that pillar will be lit up. And we gotta stack, make a line, making a line of like a little conduit line, whatever you want to say, all the way to the boss. We gotta do that twice. So at 80% he does it, and at 90% at 70% he does it. No, 90% and then 70, and then we go down at, English is hard, 90, then 80, and then we go down at 70. Down on the second floor, when we get to the bottom floor, there will be 3 ads. There will be a Bitter Knight, Crimson Knight, and a Blood Knight. Goofy, you are going to grab the Blood Knight and make sure that we, as a group, you're going to grab it and hold it out of grip and make sure the diagonal of the boss is facing towards us. But don't face his hip to us and don't face the front of him to us. Get it out of grip and just hold him to the side. The reason why we do that, we don't want to kill the Blood Knight first, because every time a knight dies, the other knights that are still alive will absorb that knight's powers and start doing its mechanic. It'll be the Crimson Knight and then the Bitter Knight. The Bitter Knight will... no, you grab the Bitter Knight. I'm sorry, Goofy. I'm sorry, stick with it. You grab the Blood Knight, I grab the Bitter. I'll grab the Bitter and Crimson. The Bitter will put down the Blood Knight cage, just kill it, stay stacked on the tail of the 2 ads. They should die to cleave. If not, or if it's not taking damage, I'll call out the focus. Once they are dead, we go to Goofy and we kill his ads, and then the boss comes back down. Boss will do 3 different things, and it's all telegraphed based off of what is summoned. If there is an orange shade up, like an invisible orange blood pipe with an orange outline, he is the blood. That's a lot of oranges. He is the bloodline knight. If he does a bloodline, just casually take 1 step to the left or 1 step to the right and get out of it. Otherwise, you'll die. There's also the, what's it called? Enraged Knight, which is pure black with a red outline, and then there's a purple knight, which is blood. If there is a blood orb up, make sure it dies quickly. If it's an enragement, don't worry about it. Boss will also do something where he reaches down and brings his hand up, and in the middle of the room there will be a blood orb. And a bunch of like coagulates going to the blood orb. We keep all AoEs in the middle and full focus the giant little blood orbs. The tiny ones will die to cleave because our AoEs are already in the boss. Once it's about to blow up, we're going to shield and block. During that phase, when the blood is in the middle, everybody will get like a little barbed wire around their chest. If you move, you will take damage. The only problem with that is the Blood Knights that summon the line can also spawn during that phase. So if that happens, dodge roll once, stand still, get your health back, and then dodge roll back into group. It takes you every half second for every step you take. So if you dodge roll, it just... I don't remember how it works, but if you dodge, there's a way with dodge roll that it doesn't take as much as you stepping would. Also, when the blood orb is up, do not be directly underneath it because you'll take a heavy dot. When the blood orb destroys, it'll spawn a little coagulant. Goofy, this is for you to know. You're gonna grab the coagulant, but make sure when it dies, you do not pick up the ult or the synergy that it drops. It'll drop a little blood seed on the ground called excretion. Every damage you do, all the damage you do will be reflected directly back to you. And it's kind of annoying on the tanks. On the very bottom floor, we're gonna actually ignore the mechanics there. We're gonna stay and burn. The boss will start floating, and a couple gates will open up, and those gates will be torturers. The torturers, we're gonna just let them feast on the dang thing they're eating on, and then they're gonna come down. When they come down, we full focus the ads, and then back on boss. We should only have to go through 2 torturer phases before the boss is dead. During that phase, I'm gonna be needing guard from you, Goofy, because that heavy attack will pack me up. And during that phase as well, guard? Yes, during that phase as well, DPS, stacks are gone. We're gonna be all hard stack on the tail of the boss. No more instability will be a thing, no more anything will be a thing. It's only just burn Allgraven there. From first to second, there will be stacks.
Okay, got it.
Any questions?
You repeat that again?
No, I will not. Piss off, dickhead. There's no any question. If there's no anything. MagDen, you just threw off my whole mojo. If there's no questions, I'm gonna pull the boss. Make sure you get your stacks in 1s and 4s, and then R1s through R4s behind your partners. Remember when Vargr comes up, you're gonna copy that exact stack that's on Vargr to the mini over here on Lieutenant.
I need to go over there by you. Okay.
Yes. I forgot to mention for you, Goofy, there's gonna be 2 little charge up or winds up the boss does. He'll do a horizontal slash, like cleave, where he charges up and winds it from the side like he's swinging a baseball, or a baseball, or bat. You dodge roll that, otherwise that puts a bleed on you. There'll be one where he kind of like barrels backwards and does it from bottom, like uppercut. That one you can eat. Alright. Bullying. 3, 2, 1. There's a lot of mechanics as well, and mainly most English. Most of that you'll probably find out yourself throughout the pool. It's one of those things where you have to actually do it to see it. Alright, copy your stacks and go behind me to Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan is coming up. Go kill him. Go kill Dan. Get off the boss. Or Lieutenant Dojongbo. Stacks are the same. Stacks are the same as they were on the boss. Instability. Watch out for the AoEs you have under your feet. Those are the fists. Keep sidestepping the fists. Don't get fisted. Hit the resins and go back to damage. That one right there. If you want to dodge roll that one.
Okay. Block.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at that.
Oh shit.
You guys got it.
Nope.
You guys remember what I said about the instability? It's a lightning AoE underneath your feet. Don't be in group with that. We're in the stacks we are, so you don't have to worry about dancing anywhere.
So I need to roll dodge when he wants to like hit me like a baseball.
Yes,
It doesn't look like anybody saw the big circle underneath them.
No, some people did see it, but people were blocking it instead of just getting out of the group when they were stacked. Can't block that AoE. If there's too many people stacked and everyone has instability in that group, you're gonna die. You can't block it. And remember to give whoever you're stacked behind some space and whoever's to your left or right space as well.
Nebraska, you need to stand a little more to the left and a little more in front of me.
Yeah, okay.
And then, for melees, yeah, threw me for a little loop because it was electricity, just electricity. There was no coloring.
Yeah, so it's not gonna have a it's not gonna have a color.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a little like
I was
electric
half
circle.
step too late because I didn't realize. Oh, too late.
So give me like 1 second.
That was longer than the second fish.
I'm in the restroom.
Oh my gosh. Wait, please don't tell me you're... Never mind. I don't want to know, bro.
He brought us all to the bathroom with him.
Can you sanitize when you come back, please?
Don't forget to wash your hands.
I really could pull because I can see my TV screen from where I am.
No.
Dude, are you taking... Oh my gosh, you are.
No, I'm not. Alright, let's get it. Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
That's what I was thinking.
Whatever you were thinking, yes, I've done that in the BCR3. I sat on the toilet.
No, you didn't wash it.
I watched it. What you mean? Alright, go kill the boss. I'll focus the gas. Instability. She's getting your stacks. All y'all are clumped together right now. The second instability happens, y'all are all probably dead.
My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that here, man. That's nice. Instability is out. When he shoves his hands.
So like there.
When he shoves his sword. Yep. When he shoves his sword on the ground, I suppose we'll just call out hands so they know to move.
Okay, block.
This guy came all the way out here to me. Instability. Be careful. Now remember that you guys should
back in group. What?
Remember to give each other room whenever you have instability on. Because when we get to the second floor and instability procs, with us having blood cages, you won't be able to move. You want to make it towards you don't have to move while having instability and blood over them, or blood cage on you. Hands up. Only got one system. When that boss is dead, getting your exact same stacks over at Vargr. I'll turn him around so he faces, so you guys will end up facing the same way you are over there.
Walk.
My horn, 3, 2, 1.
Hit Cybers. Now recreate those exact same stats or stacks over on this boss. So if you're on the right side over there, get to the right side over here. Look at the reses. You guys are all clumped in one area, by the way. You guys are still clumped in the same area. Back row, get between M4 and M3. You're on M4 right now. Actually, I don't know where y'all are right now.
Yeah.
Braska, get directly behind Pink. Pink is your buddy. Get behind Pink. Pink. There it is, Mr. Pink. Braska, get behind Mr. Pink.
I am behind Mr. Pink.
There it is. Now you're good. Conga line. Everyone go to that pillar over there and form a line from that pillar to the boss. If there's a gap, fill the gap. Don't just stand still. See me barrier. There he is, not done. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Come on, move quick, quick, move now. Give me another barrier. You're going to the right. Come on over. There. And then the last one is obviously the last one where it is right here. Keep on going. You guys are hesitating way too much. The telltale sign of which one is the right one is the only one in the room that's glowing. Get in your stacks. You guys are facing the front of the boss.
Now, when the ads come out, I get the bitter knight.
Grabbing the blood light and taking them to the opposite side of the room.
If you can see the face of the boss, you're definitely in the wrong spot. If I have to call you out by name, I will start doing it very shortly.
Mr. Pink, kind of move a little bit over a bit. You're way too close to the door whenever instability happens. Actually, no. There it is.
Yeah, I was trying to stay not in front of him.
No, you're doing it. You're to the right side. Not right now. We're not. Line. Go to the line. Form a line. You only want to.
Barrier?
Alright, to your right. Not yet. You don't want to use barriers so early because the damage doesn't rip up till later.
Okay. Sorry.
And over, this one is probably where you would give us a barrier. This is where we're aiming for. And then the last barrier will be here. Good job. Alright, get to your sucks. That's the last one we have to do. Next phase is downstairs. Instability, please do not be stuck into each other.
And I face him like I'll just...
So you want to face his diagonal to us. You don't want his face facing us, and you don't want his side facing us.
Okay.
If line is going through group, call out line through group, DPS. We should see a little red line on the forward. Let's get out of it. We're falling. Make sure you grab the blood knife. We're gonna stack on the Hail of the Crimson Invaders. Hail of the Crimson Invaders, the giant one.
Is this good, Marlin?
Yes. No, his back is facing directly to us. Get out of that line. Get out of that line. Everyone out of that line. Yes. Stay grouped up. Pixel stack on the tail of this bitter. Pixel stack on the tail of Bitter Knight. There you go. Robin, that's crimson. Yep. Go to group. There it is. You're gonna move that same stack a little bit over and kill this crimson afterwards. Standing still. Fine, it's safe.
Bend in the back.
Wolf, get back.
Shield.
Wolf, get back. We're not done here. That's it.
I'm gonna get the res.
All good. Fine is safe. You choke somebody. Blood Orb in group. This is why you should be pixel stack, because at that point you shouldn't have to focus that Blood Orb. Say pixel stack. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Thought that it almost hit you?
No, I didn't. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Kill these things.
Go to prison. I'll get the res. Get to the diagonal of that boss. DPS, go pixel stack on the diagonal of that boss.
Stack on me.
Pixel stack.
Y'all are all on the line to die.
No, they're not. They're fine. Pixel stack.
I have horn. Horn in 3, 2, 1.
See how pixel stacking? No one had to focus that blood prison. Boss is coming down. Boss will be in the middle. Get your stacks. Instability is out. Be careful with lightning.
I mean, that after the thing in the middle, so this coming the next.
This is line. Careful with line. Careful with line. Stay still. Get out of the middle though. If you're directly under. Keep AoEs in the middle and turn and burn the big old slow ones. Do not focus the tiny ones. This is what I mean by you need to have your stacks.
Stop
This is what I mean by you need to have your stacks right. This is a big one, Pokemon. We need a barrier in now. Barrier now. Oh lord.
Didn't have
What?
The roses.
Yes, I will. There's only 2 people alive. If y'all can somehow pull this off,
Press Marlin.
Marlin, I have him right here. Sorry,
you didn't. I'm fine. I can't trust it. That's what I do. We're gonna get blood up. We're gonna get blood free soon. Get this blood
Chitties
sponge. Yep, he's mine. Get this blood sponge.
Oh, he's yours? Alright, my bad.
Get this blood sponge. I don't know how y'all are alive. Stay still. Stay still where you are. Stay still where you are.
I need DPS on me. DPS on me.
Don't
I'm gonna
move
die.
fingers.
I'm gonna die.
It's fine.
I
Look
died.
at your wrist. Keep AoEs in the middle. Turn and burn the big ads. That's huge. But I'm gonna go over stats again.
You are?
Yes. You guys are way too clumped.
Just look at where all the dead bodies are.
Yes. Alright. If you're an M, go to your spots.
pay it.
Oh man.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Angry.
Just use me as a point of reference. If I'm
Thank you.
no. Just use me as a point of reference. I'm the boss.
Also,
Your stack's on me.
let's put our non-combat away. That was
Need M4 right there. Guess that's Sai.
Marlin DC.
So I can't hear.
Goofy goes stand over there so it doesn't fuck with the stack. Someone tells Sai to get stacked. We're practicing stacks. Everyone put your non-combat pets away. It flutters everything. Whoever has the dog, put it away. Whoever has the other dog, put it away.
I had the kitty, mine's been put away. Somebody's got a crab out.
That's... I can't see it. It's a ghost crab.
I can see it.
Look at the stack.
Not quite right.
Just know that it will not matter.
There. Sai a little closer.
That should be Flynn next to me, close to me. Bye.
Nebraska, you want to be a little bit closer, right here where I'm at. That's more of a perfect stack. That way, Batgirl can be right here. Then when she does her combat prayer, it hits all y'all. Then I can be right here. I do my combat prayer, it hits all y'all. Stay alive.
One thing on my side that's kind of super important is that a lot of times R3 and or R1 and R2 tend to get on top of each other or really far back. Y'all need to really please try to stay up so that I'm not in front of you. Because I'm not going to adjust myself to get like the stand right here. So if that means y'all are standing behind me, you may or may not get killed.
You're standing right on a wolf.
Yeah,
Right.
You should be right here.
Right, but I was just saying like what's happening up there.
I know, but if you're gonna tell people that, you gotta stand in the right spot when you do it.
Well, now that I'm standing in the right spot, y'all try to not be behind me. That's really easier.
Correct. Basically though, like when we're doing stacks, really, unless there's a mechanic that told y'all that you need to move during, you don't move, you don't use your left stick. Like it's pointless, don't use it. Just stay. You start moving like this and that, and like adjusting for things, like it fucks up. So if you have like the, I forget whatever it is, the lightning AoE, you just back out of group, whichever way you got to, just a little bit so it doesn't explode on each other, and then you get right back to your spot.
What I lack is patience.
Well, it seems like for me at least, or I don't know if M4 has the same problem, but like I'm overlapping the tank if I get it.
can't really do anything like
You can put yours on me. You can put yours on me. But instability does not damage me at all. It does literally no damage. It's like only 2k. If it
As long
does
as you
for
don't
2k
have it
on
too,
me,
right?
even if I do have it, it just doesn't hurt. If anything, I will adjust and get out of it. The thing I'm worried about is the fact that when we get to second phase and we get blood cages, and there's instability that goes out, because people are way too close to each other and blowing each other up to instability. You should not be stacked on them, you should be a few steps behind.
So when we get to that phase, you need to spread this stack out just a little bit further.
Right. So I'm... Where is it? What's a good size of instability? I think this is... Alright. Where are you? Robin, Clayton, Flynn, Fly. There it is. Fly, and who are you behind, Fly? I can't remember.
Cypress.
Just stay in your spot, Fly.
You're behind Cypress? Alright, Side, right? Or Fly inside. Or flying with Downcast. You two are way too close. Here, this is the exact same size.
I'm right behind.
Maybe a little.
I'm right behind.
Not you. Yes, you're fine. You're fine. But this is way, like this thing is not the same size as instability. You see how far back you need to be? You see that AoE of my little blood mist around? That's how far away you need to be to avoid blowing each other up from instability. So Fly, stand directly on my cat body. Put your character on my character. Whenever blood cages go out, this is as far as you need to be. If you get instability during blood cages, you will not die. You will not affect anybody else. You don't have to move. You stay this far away throughout the entire fight to cut back on all that moving. Even on first floor, stay this far away from each other.
That far on first floor too?
Yes.
Okay.
Even on first floor, everyone stays that far away. There should be no reason why we're not doing anything crazy stacks where we stack on top of each other until instability happens, then range backs up and comes back in the group. We're not doing all that. That's way too much brain power. When people are learning. Alright, wow, I'm out of breath. Tin Soldier, Pink, whatever your name is. I don't know why I call. Why is Tin Soldier there? Whatever. Same thing goes for you. You need to back up some. See how if I'm saying where you are, Dova's in my instability circle? I'm gonna back up far enough to where she's not now. Same thing goes for you, Braska. Back up a little bit more. You're gonna want to come a little bit to the left because you see how now Mr. Pink is in my circle. Come a little bit more this way. Wolf, stay where you are. Don't move. Back to where you were. Oh wait, you're already adjusting. Wolf, get Mag. You're fine, Wolf. Just know to move over a little bit more when we get into the actual fight. Get Mag. Move a little bit over this way, Dova. There you go. You're good. See if you stay where you are. Cypress, you know to back up some. Yes, there you go. This is as far as you need to be. And then the healers will be stacked between. So where Sick Braska and Mr. Pink is, there'll be a healer stacked right here. Where Fly is and Cypress is, there'll be a healer stacked right here in between. But far enough where this circle does not touch
all the way to the right?
Yes, right here. Not behind, you'll be right in between. It's just like Demo. Right in between. Be right here, back row. If you get instability, you see how many people you affect? I'm gonna be back up some. There you go. These are the stacks. This is how far you need to be. Remember that whenever instability happens, it might be hard to get the exact same size of it at first, but if you get instability, get your bearings, adjust, and back up and stay. That way, when we get the second floor and you get the blood cages around you, you don't have to move and risk killing yourself because you don't want to kill someone else with instability, which is understandable. You don't want to kill your friend. For bottom phase, when we get down there, lay all your dots in the middle and then turn around and focus the biggest ones. The biggest ones will make the ball D bigger, and the smaller ones, of course, will die faster, and the bigger ones have more health. So full focus the bigger ones. Yeah. Wolf try to throw, not Wolf, but Goofy try to throw like an ice wall or something to slow them down. If you don't, then don't worry about it. If you don't have it, don't worry about it.
I mean,
So if you don't have it on right now and if it's conflicting with something, don't worry about it. I'll just go send this to them.
I don't need talons for anything, so hold on.
You can Talon, actually. Talons is really good. Don't try your best not to move, but Talon the tiny guys. The tiny ones can be CC'd, the big ones cannot.
Oh, on execute? Alright.
On bottom floor, or second floor.
Okay.
Whenever the blood, whenever the squishy blood things come up, the small ones can be CC'd, big ones cannot. You can throw Superstorm or Talons them and keep them standing still.
Alright.
And in 3, 2, 1. Time to slake my thirst.
Do you have to kill the ad now? No.
Yep. Ad comes back. Go kill Tan. No, not phase. I didn't like the right wordings there. Stay still when you had instability, and then move over after it's over. Good. Good. That's nice. Very good. I don't know what happened there.
I roll dodged and they actually roll dodged back.
You roll dodged and
Yeah, I did the space over.
What the hell? Why is he on me? I'm dead.
Sorry, I'm like not focusing right now. My bad.
Focus up. That chain is annoying. I can't block it. It just takes me up.
Sorry, everybody.
Outside the world. Okay.
That's on me.
Yep, it's fine. Stop doing that. We're fine. Don't think about it too much. If the
Everyone messes up. It's just more obvious when you do.
Beep, 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 beep.
I'll get resist then, I guess.
I can't get onto them. Sorry. I was trying to pinpoint them.
Well, if you want to move during that, you don't just stand there and keep fisting.
But I like getting fisted.
It's weird. You're weird.
Hey, no judgments.
I'm going to just kill Instability. Find the size, get back, and stand still then. See right there, Duncan, you don't want to dodge that far out. That's way too far. You just want to find the exact size you need to be, and then just stay still the entire time. At that range.
I'm too close to fly.
Or then take like a couple steps backwards, get the right turn, or get the right size, or spacing between y'all, and go on from there.
Kill
Instability. Instability, find your spacing, and stand still. Hey, y'all did not find the same.
I feel like I'm kind of at the furthest I can go. I'm against the wall.
You're stuck where you are right now because of where the minions being held. Once you get on the main boss and you have more space, you'll be a lot easier.
Alright, I have a horn. In 3, 2, 1.
She's free, right? Except for anybody that has a bit. Because we're probably going to need to catch up.
Why you don't go on the side, please?
Find the person you stack behind my stuff and go there.
Rasta.
It's fine. Don't worry about damage right now. Just get your bearings. Right, dude. Make a line. Go to the only killer that's low. It's gonna be to the right.
Here.
Watch it. There you're here.
Here.
Next. Get the last one here.
There.
Nice. Res the dead. You don't have to do that phase one more time.
Get the res.
Right, instability is out. Why is everybody all on the left side? Find your spots in the middle. Everybody is still all on the left side.
Tiff, where are you going?
She doesn't know left from right.
I really like the hip buttocks thing. I've been going by. I'm stacking on his left buttocks
Don't move, I will adjust. Who is Jesus beaming at 83%? What the hell?
Me too.
You're muted too. Oh, never mind.
No, I'm not.
Boss
Guys, so you guys need to adjust.
Press those. You guys got it. Same thing. Alright, lightning phase. Congo, get in line.
Fine.
Straight across, straight across, straight across, straight across. Straight across. Straight across. Don't hesitate, go. If you're wrong, we'll point a line. Barrier here. Upper one. Open as you move.
Barrier.
Come on, see a hole, fill a hole. Straight across. There's another one here. We call it taking some damage. Let's gotta hurry with this. I'm gonna adjust the boss back to the middle. You know, let's see. Just push the boss. Let's see. Remember,
if you see the face of the boss, you're in the wrong spot.
Better get between Lone Wolf and Braska. Don't be between Braska and empty space. There it is, like that. I have a horn.
You told me to stand between Braska and Pink.
Yes, I think I just want to say Wolf and Braska. My bad.
No, you have one on the side.
Not the dumb. Whatever. Yeah, go between all. Go between all four of Oh, I got the blood knife.
Oh shit, I got the crimson.
Yep. Give everyone get a chance. I have everything. That's still the crimson.
I'm in a bubble.
Hard stacks.
Go kill Wolf's bubble. Go kill.
I'm dead.
Go where's Goofy? When you get up Goofy, grab the blood knife.
Crimson?
Or blood knight. Blood knight. No one's gonna be bubbles.
Barrier.
I'm in a bubble.
You're in group, kill the bubble in group. Take it away.
Barrier.
I have a horn.
Bubbles up.
Yep, that's what I gotta do, because everyone should be pickle stack.
Did you say pickle stack?
Indeed I did. Notice in group, it's fine because we are pickles. Look at that. Look at that pickle. Alright. Get to the diagonal of the blood knife. Diagonal of the blood knife. You guys went directly behind. Diagonal of the blood knife. Bubble in the bed. Dude, get your res, honestly. That thing's not dying anytime soon. You saw how the boss kind of made a plus sign whenever he did his little line
Stuck
mechanics?
over here on me. Stuck over here on me. Stack over here on me. 3 all died because you wasn't stack on me.
Oh, I'm down. Okay.
You're fine. You know why? Because you're in the stack. Move to the right a little bit.
Shit, I was trying to get the reses.
All good. Oh, that is good.
Bubble.
Oh, it's fine. Kill the boss. Or kill the thing. If the thing dies fast enough, the bubble goes away. It's only 100k.
It did. Get the reses.
Ending your stacks. Instability is out. Fucker. You took my boss. He's trying to lock. Sorry. Bubble's going out. It's fine. Don't move. You guys keep your AoEs under the blood orb and go to the big dude. Big guys. Big guys only. Big guys. Everything else, me and Wolf, or me and... I said Wolf! Me and Goofy will keep Fun's in the middle.
Barrier.
And it's blown up. I'm adjusting the boss. Adjust your stacks to the boss, because it's misplaced. Got that blood thing, Goofy. Vraska's in the ball. Got that blood thing, Goof. Got the coagulant.
I am.
This boss hasn't stopped moving.
Okay.
I was gonna say, who just moved over on us?
Everyone getting stacked.
Watch the line. Watch the line. Watch the line. Line's going straight to group. Goofy, kind of stand north, near to the middle, and just keep spamming your talons. Keep them still.
Everyone get to stack after your things go away.
Barrier.
It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need it right now. There's nothing to barrier here. There was no damage. That's when you probably would need it because of how big that thing was.
Can
we get the roses?
I'm gonna prison.
Close back.
Got him.
I'll just take excretion. I'm sorry.
Am I at the right spot for
watch the line? Keep the things. We'll get them over the You're gonna pretty much just be stacked in group if you play.
Okay. Bullhorn.
Thing goes up in 3 seconds. 2, 1, shield and block. Grab the blood thing that comes out of it. Blood on Cybers. Kill Blood Cyber prison. Same way you put prison. Get the res on Cybers. And on Flame.
Can we get the red? Oh, never mind.
Instability. You guys are stuck. This mic. That is a first one is in range.
Trying to use the big line to control.
Blood orbs. Blood is coming in. AoE's in the middle. Turn around and focus the bigger ones. Turn and focus any of the big ones. It goes up in 3, 2, 1. Shield and block. He's going. Flexibility. Get out of it. Mine is coming through group. You're safe. He goes down in 2%. That's a
You wish to see my words.
Boss will heal up to 40.
And then bring him in.
Yep, the boss will heal up to 40%. It's fine. Stack on the tail of the boss and ignore everything else and just kill it. Yep, that was happening. Get that res. It happened. I literally could not track it in the sky. If I don't aggro it in the sky, it comes down and attacks someone up.
What do you need, guard Marlin?
The entire fight, but it's fine. I found out I don't need it.
Okay, 1, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. He's floating and ready for the torturers to come on down. Goofy, you're gonna grab the torturers before they pack up the DPS. You're just gonna hold them right where you're standing. Just keep them in clean to one of us.
Hi, Horn.
Oh, they're almost revealed. Yeah, they're coming in now. Be ready. Here they come. Look them go.
Please ask.
Shit, that hurt. He came in and smacked me in the head.
Sorry about that, down count.
All my After 4 torturers, there'll be no more. So just either burn the boss to kill it before we get any extra ones, or just keep that in mind, man. After the 4th phase of torturers, we're done.
Don't get the res.
Second, don't get the resins. Don't get the resins, because your heads are coming in now. They're coming in now. They're coming in hot. They're on the field. Don't let them pack up anyone else. He's coming to me! Don't get the rhythm though.
Grab horn. 3, 2, 1.
Just leave me here.
I kinda like having that silk catcher.
Robotic. Yeah, I can't hear it.
Welcome to DK.
Horn, 3, 2, 1.
That's right here, Drew. Ready to grab him. Come in. I'm ready, and the name is Shelby. Oh no. Shelby. There it is. Ignore the ads, focus the boss. He's on the formula. Go, children! Entering your field! That's what I get for getting done fast. Alright, you do this.
Has anybody got a backbar staff of RO or
Giants will retreat, and Lord Foul.
16 minutes, guys.
We have you them.
We're trying to
This is That's a good score. Good job, guys. Or a good time.
I'm impressed we finished, to be honest. I mean, hey, it's a trading run.
Nice. Good job.
And I think, unless I missed my guess, Flynn, Fly just got a skin.
Did that.
Yes,
everyone did this.
Seaborn Silver.
Yep.
It's not cute.
Congratulations. I like it.
Back up, do you need that shield? Because I think
I don't need it. I linked it.
Okay.
Anybody get any RO?
I did not. You feel about his judgment. I did not.
Did you get my jewelry like you used to? No, I got rolled.
He's the absolute champion. Who understands that reference? Who's a champion? He's a god amongst men.
Hold on. I have to get rid of something.
Give me something. One or whatever.
Give you something? Right here.
What do I got left to do? Need to
You can
do
take that. And you can...
Wild Rest.
I got some B-roll shoes.
Alright, thank you.
See those earlier.
And something like, I need like a bass +1.
Right, there we go.
I need to do a VSS. That's what I need.
And then I'll be a
Look at that hops.
healer.
Need BS and some VCR.
You guys want to do BSS? I mean, or I guess everybody's burned out.
I'm fine. I'm passing the assessment.
I'm good. I'm done.
I have 10 pots currently, and I am broke right now to buy any more. Gharryck.
Here, Marlin here.
Pots, you say?
Yep, here.
Batgirl, how are the heals?
Gold.
They were solid. You know how it is whenever I heal with you.
Here, bro.
Alright, just making sure. I still don't have correctly traded gear.
I do need you to send me your Templar bar setups because I'm trying to get my Templar set up as a backup healer.
Ooh, and there's like a
I think I
easy
have
finish to
down.
look at the traits for healer, Templar healer, because I'm about to make that armor.
Well, I know what armor I'm gonna put on her. Like, I'm just gonna replicate all of my sets for my Warden, but
I'm saying I need to know what the traits are because I'm making a Templar healer.
Mention items Dandy signs, you should have a vampire bite.
All the vines, and then
I have
heavy helm.
Yeah, I have one magnet.
Shoulder.
I'm gonna be done for the evening. Peace out. See you next time.